Hey, welcome back to Benchmark Grid.
Hey,
My name is Andre. Thanks for tuning in. How's it going?
Oh.
How you doing, Pat? It's been a bit.
Not too bad. I thought there was a pause, and I thought you were waiting for me to get in there.
I actually forgot what my line is. I usually then say like, and I'm joined by, but I totally forgot what it is. It is not exactly the top of the month, but near it. It's a Pat stream. How you doing, dude?
Yeah. I'm not doing bad. How about you?
I'm doing okay. It's
Okay.
fall. I wore a sweater today. That makes me happy.
Yeah, I'm back to sweater and jeans.
Yeah. It looks like we're having an echo in chat. That should be solved now, right? Let me make sure it's solved. Sorry, I'm just gonna test this. Looks like it's good, right? Is it good, everyone? Still getting it? Motherfucker. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Pat, you want to just like freestyle for a second?
Of course, I left a vamp. So yeah, this weekend I finally started playing Hollow Knight. Speaking of echoes, and I guess, yeah, sure. I've been enjoying it. I also, I've started way too many games. Like I started the Avengers game. I started Disco Elysium a little while ago. I've been waiting to get back into that. And Factorio. Now this is 1.0. A few of my friends are playing Factorio. And so I've been trying to figure out Factorio. I don't echo, apparently, says Chris Rock.
Is it just me that's echoing? Am I echoing?
Maybe they mean I'm the echo.
Oh, I don't think they mean that.
No, they probably don't mean that.
I'm echoing? Motherfucker. Okay, hold on.
See, I'm not hearing it.
Yeah, I think what I need to do, Pat, is I'm going to use a different... I'm going to use this microphone on Discord, and then I will talk to you through the other way. Hold on 1 second.
Okay, cool.
We should have tested this, you know?
Yeah, no, that's okay. That's okay. We're professionals. No one's, you know what? No one's expecting this of us.
Can you still hear me? Is the echo gone? Chat? Is this better?
I can hear you. Patrick Phil Air. I'm working on it. Hey, I'm working on it. Oh, Uncle Jasper. Hey, how's it going? That's my friend Eric from work. Yeah, we're working on it.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, so Hollow Knight, I'm not very far in it. Andre and I were talking about this. Like, I'm not a fan of the backtracking. Like, it's hard to find out where you have to backtrack to once you get his new ability, but I am a fan of the boss fights. Like, have been enjoying those. Still echoing, huh?
Yeah, okay, Pat, this is going to be rude. I'm going to mute you for a second. Hold on. Hi, chat. I've muted Patrick. Can you hear me? Am I still echoing? Or are we good now? Can't hear you, Pat. No echo now. Fuck.
Because you're definitely not...
There's a chance I'm coming back through you, Pat. I've unmuted you. There's a chance that I'm coming back, that you're picking up a bit of me. Or I'm somehow in your stream.
I don't know. That doesn't make any sense to me. But if there's something I can do... Okay. But yeah, maybe I can try different headphones. Let me try that.
Okay. Thanks, Pat.
Yeah, no problem. Yep.
What else could it be? Oh wow, now I hear myself.
Just a second.
Yeah. I'll mute Pat. How's everybody doing? Sorry, we'll sort this out. We just hopped online maybe 20 minutes ago, so we hadn't too much time. I'll catch up a bit on Pat. Pat needs to change his input in Discord. There's a chance. The thing is, like, we're not actually using the Discord audio. We could just use the Discord audio. That might be easier. We'll get through this. We'll figure it out in a second. I'm meant to be a professional in this. How's everyone doing? Fad, Jar, Parallel. Wait, now I heard myself in that too. That's scary. My whole state is on fire, but otherwise fairly well. Yeah, you get that beautiful red sunrise at all times of day. I hope that's going okay for you. Is everyone safe? How's it going, YouTube? Mark Andre. Andre, we may. Okay, how's it going? Sam, what up? Chris. Pat. How you doing? Can't hear you, buddy. Okay, yo, Pat. Okay, Pat, I'm gonna mute you. Can you hear me, Pat? Okay, so I hear an echo, which is bad. So what we're going to do is we are going to go and use the audio from Discord. I'll try and pipe in the Discord call, okay? Let me see if I can do that. My virtual audio cable isn't working, so I'm actually not entirely sure how we're going to do this, but we'll figure it out. 1 second. How's everyone doing? Everyone have a good time? Input device, output device. We'll put it onto the headphones, and then we'll put Pat in on the headphones. So we'll do settings. I hear myself in an echo, and Pat's muted right now, so that's kind of scary. And we'll do desktop audio as my headphones. Hey Pat, can you talk? Do you want to check in Discord whether your microphone is selected? Because you're not producing any sound in Discord. Hello? Test 1, 2, 3? Yeah. Yeah, we'll see that. I wonder if this is better. How's everyone doing? Good evening. Yo, VK, what's up? Test 1, 2, 3? I honestly think it's on my side. 0 DPM? I don't hear an echo? Okay, yeah, but I think it's because Pat's like fully muted right now, which is obviously not sustainable. It feels like Blade Runner 2049. Yeah, I've seen those. Pat, what's up? No, man, you're not making sound in Discord. Like in oh, you are actually making sound in Discord. What the fuck? Oh my god, a nightmare. Pat? 1, 2, 3? I do this professionally, it's okay. Can Pat use sign language? I don't know. Can't hear you, Pat. We'll scrub this part of the VOD, it'll be fine. But I can't hear you whatsoever. I should have learned. Hey man, can you talk?
Can you talk?
Okay, I don't know what's going on. What do we do? Echo is back? Yeah. That's on me. Pat, I'm gonna recall you on Discord, okay? I'll call you right back. Okay. Uh-oh. So let's just make sure this is right. Output device should be my headphones. Yeah. That's good. How do I do a test for the audio? Seems okay. I'm just gonna open up like a YouTube video so I can hear sound. Just give us 1 second. We'll get this down in like maybe 10 minutes. Oh, we're streaming. That's cool. I guess we're gonna watch a Minecraft speedrun. That's a Grammarly ad. That works. Okay. So Pat, I'll call Pat. I don't hear it ringing, and that's not good, is it? Hey Pat, what's up? Hey Pat? Fuck, I have green rings, man. Like it looks like you're talking, I just don't hear anything. Okay, chat, we're gonna figure this one out. We're gonna speed run this. My desktop audio is, that's good. This is B. My monitoring is, well, we'll put my monitoring actually that actually could be it. I think that's probably it. So we'll put this on game, apply that, and then we'll go to my monitoring. And then we will turn on the desktop audio where Pat should be in. Hey Pat, what's up? We'll do advanced audio properties. And we'll change the desktop audio to monitor and output. Hey Pat? Can't hear you, man. Can chat hear you? Everyone's seeing how the sausage is made here, and it's honestly nightmarish. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hey Pat, I have you on OBS Ninja now, but I don't hear you there. Why can't I just hear anything?
Why can't I just hear anything?
Maybe this is still on me.
Maybe this is still on me.
Echo's back. Something is wrong. I think that goes without saying. But the fact that I can't hear you at all through Skype is super frightening. Or not Skype. Yo, wait, I heard that. Pat, what did you do there? Yeah, what was that? I can hear you. Yes. Yes. Yes, I can. Wait, why are you not answering? I could hear that. The older I get, the more often I'm using the wrong word here. Pat, we could hear you. Pat, I can hear you typing. Pat can't hear me? What? Yeah. Pat, can you hear me? This sucks. This is like every nightmare I've ever had. No, Pat, can't hear you. Oh, man. Well, he's the exact same setup we used before. Yeah, I can hear you, man. I can hear you. I can't tell. Hello, Pat.
Yes, hi. I should get a notebook and just write in like big, thick marker.
They can't hear Pat. Oh, they can hear you, Pat.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
I've remedied it, but there is a delay between your audio and your video, but there is no echo, and we just figured it out. I don't know what you did on your end, but I did a lot of impressive stuff.
Okay, what I did was plug in my original earbuds.
Oh, nailed it, man. I routed the audio better, so that should be a thing. Now, there is a delay between the audio and video. So, Pat, can you do a nice clean clap in front of your face? Wait, that was flawless. Try again. Can you just introduce yourself? Sync looks actually pretty good.
Hi, my name is Patrick Sklar. I'm a friend of Andre's. We met through playing Netrunner, and I'm here to play some Netrunner.
Fucking let's go, dude. It is September, whatever the date it is. It doesn't matter. Welcome to the Metropole Grid. Are you enjoying orange juice in the evening?
It's actually mango juice, and yes, I am.
Ooh, I like that. That's quite nice. Yeah. Happy Thursday, Basla. Yo, welcome. We got it. Okay, so ignore the last 15 minutes. That shit happens.
Yeah, when this goes to YouTube, we're just going to scrub that first 15 minutes.
Yeah, hard cut. It's only going to be the first 15 minutes, and then we'll loop it for about 3 hours. Just so that you can feel how long it felt for me, for you.
Yeah, really get a sense of the anxiety.
Yeah, empathy is good. All right. It is a day of Netrunner. It is a Thursday. I don't think there's anything too special going on. How's your Netrunner world been going?
My Netrunner world been going? I haven't played in ages, but I'm looking forward to Worlds very much.
When's Worlds?
October 11th?
It's like a month away.
It's about a month away, yeah.
That's wild, because I'm not in that headspace whatsoever. Are you going to play at Worlds, Pat?
I'm planning to.
Hell yeah. What are you playing?
Yeah. I'm thinking I'm going to go back to Sunny.
So, Pat, why Sunny? Is there a history you have at Sunny with Worlds?
I do have a bit of a history with Sunny at Worlds. In fact, the history with Sunny goes back to like a Montreal regionals. But I did take Sunny to the last Magnum Opus Worlds, like the last FFG Worlds. And I did extremely well, considering I went there without having practiced very much and playing like a very off-kilter deck or an off-meta deck.
Pat,
with Sunny.
You're being a bit modest here. I've heard you didn't do well, but you were the best Sunny in the whole world.
I am the top mom, and I don't like to brag. I do like to brag, okay. But yeah, I think I was the best Sunny at Worlds, and there were a few of us. I think there's at least 12 of us.
There's dozens of us.
There's literally a dozen of us.
That's awesome. So what we wanted to do tonight, obviously, Pat, you're gonna play the Captain Dice on Notice. Yeah. We're gonna be going through the deck list of the week first, and by we I mean you, and by you I mean eventually me. Unfortunately,
yes.
We played this one last week. It's actually pretty fun. And then after that, we want to look at your Sunny list from, what is it? 2018 was Magnum Opus, right?
Yeah, so it's not legal anymore. There were some cards there that are rotated out.
Okay, and we'll try and modernize it. Maybe you see what them Nisei cards do and help you.
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I can't wait.
This is the necklace of the week.
Plan.
Yeah, we got a plan. This is good. It's good to have plans. I just want to talk a bit, I guess, about my Netrunner. We played on stream last week. I'm not going to name the name. Jumpstart is the name of it. It's the big boys kind of like modified, balanced league. Not league. Sorry, card pool of like old Netrunner cards. And there's a mirror that you can play it on, like a Jinteki.net mirror. And I just want to say, I played with my brother. My brother used to play Netrunner back in the day, and he hasn't played in years. And so I told him, like, hey, Simon, you wanna just grab like the pre-made sort of Keyforge-esque decks, and then we can play some Netrunner with the cards that you're slightly familiar with. And we did, and it was a good time. I'm actually really excited for that format as a way to be like, hey, pick up and play without having to need deck lists. I think it's so cool. And if we can get something like that for the modern, for the standard meta too, like, man, that's so good.
Yeah, that's really cool. I haven't played with Jumpstart yet, but I've seen some of the changes they've made, and they look pretty interesting.
Yeah. It's definitely pretty exciting. And I want to see more cards because I've only played 2 games of it, but they've been cool. Chris says, my Sunny deck misses Underworld Contact. Well, let me introduce you to Rizeki. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm the actual world's best mom. No.
Yeah. Yo, Cocker Rainbow, how's it going? Hey, it's 2 a.m. in the UK. I need to sleep, but looking forward to watching this back. Hey, cheers. It doesn't sync up. Yeah, well, we're going to do a better job. Actually, we can announce in 2 weekends, not this weekend, but the next weekend, Pat and I are going to be playing more Nemec. We played that on Tabletop Simulator. We played Nemec cards. Nemec made like a lot of new custom cards. There's even more cards now. Some of the old cards have been rebalanced. Also, Pat, you made some cards?
I did. I made some cards, and I think... Did you make some cards?
I haven't yet, but I will.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So there's also a card called the Metropole Grid that I was shown. So that might show up at some point. So we're going to be playing that. Actually, it might not even be on Tabletop Simulator. We'll keep y'all posted about that. It might be on like a JNet mirror that we actually have all the cards in. So that'll be in 2 weekends from now on the weekend of what is it, the 18th, 19th? Probably a Sunday, Pat? How are we feeling?
Yeah. Probably Sunday. I guess I haven't looked at that weekend too closely, but I'm probably free on Sunday.
Awesome. So that is coming up. I also said that we'll do a weekend sometime soon where we'll do new player content. I'll try and do that, not obviously the weekend we're doing Nemec, either this weekend or the weekend after that. And then Worlds is up pretty soon. I don't really know what's going on for Worlds. I hope y'all are participating. It's going to be pretty exciting. Again, it's online. So like the cost of entry used to be, you know, like a flight to Minnesota or a flight to Europe. It's Minnesota or Europe. And it's a lot cheaper now, so hopefully you can get involved. That'd be pretty exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited for it.
Yeah. I screamed so loud my cat burned out of my lap. Oh no. I hope cat's okay. I'm glad y'all enjoying Nemec. It's actually really, really, really fun format, and I'm excited to see what Nemec has been doing, some tuning. Again, those cards were up on Tabletop Simulator, and maybe there's some changes. Cool. Yo, Pat, have you seen this list?
Let me bring it up.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I can't actually see your screen right now. But yes, it's the deck list of the week. I have seen it.
Wait, is the screen sharing not open or what?
No, sorry. I have to rearrange my windows.
Oh, that's good. Fat is asking, is there a link to the new Nemec cards? No, not yet. I don't think Nemec will be sharing them until after the stream or during the stream. That's my guess, but it's obviously up to them.
All right, I can see it now.
Cool. Kako also asks, have you tried out the Arkham starter decks? They kind of suck IMO, but a pack of mostly new cards is really great to freshen up. I actually played, I taught Net Jogging and 2 of their friends just yesterday. We ran through the first scenario of the core set with the starter decks, and I think they worked really well for that. I'm playing in my own scenario with Maddie. I am playing, what's it called? A Stella deck. It's been fun. She's playing Jacqueline Fine. I'm really liking them. I haven't played them just straight out, but they're totally playable straight out. They're probably just not tier 1, obviously.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to trying those. I haven't tried them yet.
Yeah.
Cool.
So Pat, this is the list. If you haven't seen this is Kevin Tame's list. We actually played against it a couple weeks ago, and it's now been published. It's really cool. Basic idea, you got your heap breakers, because that's what Anarch does. You have Hippo, and you have Patchwork, which lets you install them cheaper. And the reason why you're installing them cheaper so much is you have both Aesop's Pawn Shop to sell them, and then Cyber Trooper to loot, so they come in with big, good strength.
See, so you're constantly trashing and reinstalling them.
Yeah, it's super cool. You also have DreamNet, which is just good in Hoshiko, and that's where most of your econ engine is actually tied up in stuff like this because you're not on Keiko, so your drip money does also Paladin Puemo helps you install things, and you're pretty good. I think there's actually been changes that Kevin has suggested for this list, if I'm not mistaken. I remember reading those at some point, saying not to play the Street Peddlers and play something else in Spot. Maybe I'm making that up, but I have this list already in JNet. It's called here. We've only won games with it. We haven't lost games. You ready?
Yeah, let's try it.
Let's do it up. Spin-off channel when? Yo, that's been a bit of an issue just having enough time. I think we have a name. I just don't want to share the name yet because I haven't secured the URLs, but once you have that, it should be up soon. I've also been doing some good research. I did some testing this weekend to figure out how to show games like Arkham Horror on like Tabletop Simulator, and I actually have the possibility of attaching multiple computers so that when you're spectating, I actually can have multiple angles on the screen at the same time. So like one that's the main board and then one that's people's hands on the sides, and actually make it like a really good live production, something that I'd be like pretty proud to show. So we're getting to that. The problem is it's going to take a lot of time. I'm hoping to have a bunch of free time coming up that I can get to it, but if not, like, yeah, maybe we'll do something simpler before that. Are you playing Arkham at all, Pat?
Yeah, so I ran through Return to Night of the Zealot about a month ago. And our last scenario went so terribly that we are planning to just redo it.
Oh no. Yeah, how do you play with those rules? Do you let the hard mulligan on the scenario outcome?
I mean, so in this case, like, by the time we finished, we just agreed, like, everything just went unfair for us and we weren't having fun. So we might as well just, we accepted that we lost, but we do want to play it again just to actually experience it properly.
Okay.
We felt like we didn't experience properly.
Cool. Pat, you're playing against Jay Wayland, playing some Ag Infusion. I just want to let you know, if you know the meta, maybe you know Jay Wayland. Classically, Jay Wayland loves Sandberg. This is probably Sandberg with some bullshit, scary ass ice.
Okay. Ice that can't be broken because Sandberg is going to be pumped up to maximum strength and so on.
Yeah.
All right.
How you feeling about this hand?
I feel so-so about this hand. I think we could do better.
Sorry.
I'd rather start with...
Do you want mulligan?
Yeah, let's mulligan this.
Cool. So the cool thing is about like big strength ice is in theory we get value from our Cyber Trooper to loot. Yo, Dan, how's it going? Are you playing the Kevin Tame deck? Yeah, totally. You don't even really need multiple machines for streaming TTS. You definitely don't, but I've always, when I've watched people do those streams, I felt like they could do, like, we can do better. I don't think it's necessary, but like I want to do something that's like top of the industry, if that makes any sense. All right, so
yeah, you might as well try to be best.
This is Ag Infusion. So again, they can always boop you by destroying, trashing a face down unresed ice to put you into encountering another ice. So they generally want to res a scary ice at some point. Our hand has no economy. How's it looking, Pat?
I'm going to start by drawing once and probably drawing twice.
Okay. We can also run archives if we want to get our Hoshiko ability because it's on.
Oh, true. Yeah. Let's draw first.
Okay.
Let's see what we get.
So a hunting grounds into a Tulute. So no money. But we can throw out a lot of these cards.
Yeah, let's run archives once and maybe take a credit. And then we're going to trash, I guess, our paperclip.
And the orchestra?
Oh, and the orchestra, of course.
Right on. So we access the card because there is a hedge fund in archives, so we can flip over, gain 2 credits, lose a credit, and then draw a card. Dan is saying this deck is so rad. Hoshiko allows Shaper builds in orange. It's a very cool time for me. My worlds are colliding. Big red and good orange cards. What a world. Yeah, Dan, what are you playing for worlds? Are you still smoking it up, or you've ran over to the Hoshiko train? So the comments that we got in the last stream is that a lot of times Cyber Trooper Talud isn't that much better than Ice Carver based off the ice suites that you can play against. It does give you a link.
Yeah.
But it is one cheaper. It is influence. So we want to kind of keep in mind whether this list could just save the influence and maybe play Ice Carver. Kaka Rainbow says, I was trying to figure out recording Arkham with my DSLR overhead, but it's difficult to fit it all and make it readable-ish. It's hard to make everything super legible for sure. Smoke is rip. She's an answer to a question no corp deck is asking. I think that's fair. All right. Sorry, I'll screw the chat.
All right, let's see.
We have a DreamNet, which in theory is good, but they look like they are pushing out to get something scored. We have access to 2 of our breakers, but our money is a bit in the toilet.
Yeah. I think we should install DreamNet and run archives.
Okay. So this gets us a card and a credit because we are digital, and it's going to maintain us in Hoshiko form. We have a Citadel Sanctuary, which probably, I don't know what tags us besides maybe IP block, which we don't have AIs, and maybe Snare, but I doubt it.
Yeah, honestly, boy, I don't know. Maybe draw again.
Okay. Still nothing.
Still, Patchwork is something. It's closer to something than it could be.
But do you want to play it to go down to 1 credit?
No, not yet. Not yet. I'll just take a credit here.
All right.
And throw a little Sanctuary, and I guess the other paperclip, although I'm kind of worried.
We have a third one.
Okay, sure. I'm just worried about Arc Lockdown or something like that.
Yeah. No, I hear you. It seems unlikely, but it's a possibility. They do have 17 influence for what it's worth. Chris is saying, I just had my first experience with Sandberg. It was a surprise. Yeah, it's a really rude card. That's for sure. This looks like Lacosta into an agenda. We could just face check this bad boy.
They're at 9 credits?
They're at 9.
Let's try it.
Okay.
Yeah. What's the worst that could happen?
Someday I'll be back to normal Netrunner, but right now I've been playing so much Ocarina with her. Oh, super cool. I'm trying this new thing where instead of being tribal to IDs, I'm playing what's good and top 4ing local tournaments all the time. Yo, good stuff with that. Seems...
I should try that.
All right, Doom Deck card and credit. It's an NGO front into a Lacosta.
Crash it. Nice.
Oh, it's a Jinja. Oh, fuck.
Ugh. Well, we don't want that to survive, but we also don't want to to your credit. Yeah, we need to.
So what's their hand if they just jammed an NGO without advances on it? Like, that's a weird play. Yeah. And they did res this ice, too.
Is their hand just... I don't know. What do you think their hand is now? Do you think it's just agenda flooded?
I didn't check. They mulligan, so they could be agenda flooded. Their ice came out pretty slowly. They did ice up archives, which is important. But I don't know. I think we just need money at this point. We could face check, but then they'll res something big. And then even if we go through like a DNA tracker or they can't res a Chiasi or a Nancy, I don't think we'll be able to steal Obokata. Actually, I think we will be.
Yeah. Do you want to try HQ?
We could. Nothing ventured, nothing lost, besides fucking holy shit.
A game.
Komainu. Let's get Komainu here. At least DNA tracker isn't that bad. Oh, it's a Cortex lock. That's fine.
Okay, that's 4 damage.
They pay 2 for it, suckers. Now the problem is that their ability's online, and we can't steal Obokata. It's an Anansi in hand. Okay. So we lost our console, we lost a Hunting Grounds, which is actually cool in the matchup because it deals with Engram Flush and Komainu, and we lost a Hippo. I think we lost our 3 best cards. Well, maybe not the Hunting Grounds. What do you want to do from here? Is there money in this deck? Balloon? There might be.
Credit.
Right on.
And next turn we'll be drawing up for more money.
Cluster, what's up? 1 month, -1 day as Worlds, no announcement yet. Yeah, really, but they're probably scrambling a bit. Like, there's a lot of stuff they have to do in a short time. And for what it's worth, like the last digital tournaments have been run pretty well, so I'm excited. All right, it's a lot of credits to get up to the Liberated.
Let's draw once.
Okay. So it'd be good not to run this turn because then we don't.
Because we don't want to lose money in.
Yeah.
Okay. Just credits, and then we'll throw out the other DreamNet.
Cool. Presumably waiting for Worlds to MWL. Oh, that's actually interesting. There's in theory a chance there could be one. I think we got a pretty big shakeup 1 month before the last Worlds is. The last 2 Worlds is.
Before the last Worlds, we got a booster pack, didn't we?
Yeah.
That was a big shakeup.
Jinja City Grid just put a DNA tracker out outside server 1.
Okay.
So
we have 3 credits.
I think we have to slow roll this Liberated, right? We have to look like total jackasses. Oh, look at us go.
Yeah, let's do it.
Turn 5.
So we've made them res 1 ice.
They have a Chiashi out here, so again, they probably can't res too much of this ice. The border control would be the nightmare, and they are install advancing. So double advance 2 could be an Issei.
Okay.
If it's an Obokata or SSL, they might be on just 3-pointers.
All right, let's take some money. Draw once and get some money.
Imp. That's our Obokata protection.
Okay, yeah, true. Um,
Hit that cash button. We're floundering, man.
yeah, hit that cash button. Yeah, let's just make money.
Let's just hit the cash. Cool. It's also a good thing to install just because it'll get us closer to dealing with Cortex Lock. Oh, we also lost a Stargate to damage, didn't we?
Yeah,
We have
did.
to labor rights that shit back.
We've only got one Stargate.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
an Obokata. Okay, that's the worst score from them.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's not fine. It's 3 points, but
No, but that's totally fine. That was 5 credits of no tempo. They also didn't put an ice here on the Jinja City grid, so there's a chance something in hand is a bit nicer. We don't have access to our MK Ultra. We only have 2 in the list, and I think we have 3 of every other breaker. Yeah, I can confirm. A member of the testing team said they wouldn't release a ban list update less than a month before World, so we have to wait. No, I think. Excuse me for sharing what I read on Slack. Yeah, okay. So we'll see. I have no doubt we'll get communication soon.
All right, let's draw once.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of money anymore. I've had worse is really good. In theory, you can even just like tank the Cortex Lock.
Yeah, maybe.
But we definitely want to get the turning wheel down because we lost one multi-axis piece.
Yeah. Yeah, we want to put down turning wheel and Talent.
Do we need this?
You think we don't need Talent?
Probably. It's probably nice. That's probably the deck. Liberated or are we drawing?
Let's draw. Always draw last click.
Double I've had worse. Yo, we want to eat that Cortex Lock.
Yep.
I've been spending my lockdown getting ripped like Ed Kim. Any advice for the first tournaments? It depends what it is. Play something you're comfortable with because you got to play it a lot. It's different because you're at home, but like a fatigue comes in with a long tournament. So like just making sure you're drinking a lot of water. That's nice. Also, if you can get a voice comms to talk to your opponent, that's generally a lot more pleasant as well.
Yeah, I enjoy that. I try to be on voice comms whenever I'm in a tournament like that.
Server one looks like a Rashida.
Yeah, probably.
We could just like put down an imp, run HQ.
Yeah, let's do that because then we're guaranteed to draw a whole bunch.
Yeah. And Stimac is not amazing because they can always just end the run. Or just move the server. It's not the worst. Yo, Jargon, what up? Imp run HQ? I like it light. We drew 6 cards. Access server. An SSL. Do we steal it or do we imp it? I think we steal it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So no turning wheel. We have a lot of cards in hand. We did find another liberated. We did find a pawn shop, which if they for some reason purge the imp, that's okay. They know we're crazy. We're just going through HQ. There's no stopping us now. Do we just like if we put them to liberated, we have to throw some stuff out, which might not be the worst. We do have an extra wheel. We do have an extra paperclip.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, what stuff do we put down?
Like Hippo's always a good threat.
Yeah.
But like we're not posturing to break anything right now.
Yeah, let's put. I don't know. Maybe put down Hippo and the Street Peddler, and maybe next turn we'll.
Okay, I didn't check the Peddler. Peddler is a Patchwork, a Paladin Puemo, which is good, and another Liberated, which seems like the money we need. Yeah, it is Rashida. What are we throwing out? Turning wheel? Or?
I guess the turning. Oh yeah, we can throw out the turning wheel.
Cool. It's nice to keep the paperclip, right? Because we always could hard cast it to deal with Cortex Lock. Click for credits versus punitive. We haven't had worse, but in theory, if we're worried about it, we could. It just Jinja decks. I don't know if they have the influence for everything, but 17 is a lot. Should have taken the Patchwork off Peddler first. I think we want the Liberated more than Patchwork. I'm really bad at playing Patchwork, and Patchwork also does not help us deal with the Cortex Lock the hard way, which we seem to be tunneling on. Surveyor outside there on the end of server 1. On top of that's a DNA tracker, so they can't res much here. Like they can res maybe the DNA into the Surveyor, but they're just gonna jam every turn. Like that's all Jinja does. So we need to like threaten their credits, or we're gonna lose the game. Unfortunately, we don't have access to our central pressure. What are we pulling?
Let's see. Okay, so what's on the Street Peddler again?
Liberated,
Patchwork,
Puemo,
right?
Patchwork. And we're
do
going
you want to let them?
Sorry,
I was supposed to say, do you want to let them have this agenda while we just money up?
Yeah, maybe. We need to find a labor rights to pressure R&D. We need to pressure Central's hard.
Yeah. I mean, we can try R&D.
Yeah, but are we pulling something off the peddler on top of turn? Like, do we want the paladin credit or do we want the patchwork?
I suppose the paladin credit might be worth more overall.
I don't know. The patchwork is 2 credits a turn.
True.
Do you want to try it? It's kind of it's kind of the deck. Actually, we don't need to do that now. We don't need that now. All right, so we drew a hippo off of our Hoshiko ability. So in theory, we could smash into R&D. They don't know what this is, and then if we need a breaker, we can always throw something out.
Yeah, let's try R&D.
We'll take 4 off Liberated first.
Yeah. Okay. Right, take 4, then smash R&D.
Cool. Patrick makes the deck run. Yeah, I think it totally does. I've just always been too big of a coward. All right, it's an Engram Flush. So we actually break that relatively cheaply. So check this out. Street Peddler for Patrick.
Yep. Nice.
Continue to ice. Install Black Orchestra, so it breaks it for 3 credits. We'll use one of these to discard the other Poemo. Or sorry, the other Talut. So we break for 3, but we can hear what they call first. Thoughts on the Dune trailer? I know y'all read. I watched it. It looked flashy. I don't know the story. They called it Event, which we probably want to break that, right?
Yeah, we'll break that. We don't want to lose the I've had worse. Not this way, anyway.
Yeah. Do we trash this?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, why not? That's the central pressure.
Mm-hmm.
It's an Obokata. Oh, fuck yeah, let's take that. Let's win.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
All right, it hit our I've had worse. We want to cheese out a victory. So it looks like they're on 3-pointers.
Yeah, let's just keep going.
We'll imp the hedge fund.
Might as well. And then we've got one more click.
Yeah, one more access.
Let's run it.
No stare, please. Preemptive. Beans.
Cool.
I don't like that the word jihad was changed to the word crusade in the trailer because the correlation of Fremen to Arab Muslims fighting for control of the resource against foreign imperial rulers instead by outside powers in a core theme of the book. Interesting. I know nothing about Dune, unfortunately. I do have the book, though. I picked it up.
See, Dune was something that I had meant to read this year. I know, like, it's one of the big blind spots for me in terms of, like, classic sci-fi that I actually somehow got away with never reading. But
Wayland iced up R&D and then undid it, and so they iced up with something else. They also now have 19 credits, so that hedge fund, you know, it just saw us another card. We only have 2 credits. We could Deuce's Wild to expose the card. I don't know what's bad here. There's a lot of things we can't break. But we can Deuce's Wild for free, like gain 3 credits, and then we could sure gamble.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah, Deuce's Wild into sure gamble.
We also don't have a pawn shop, which is actually a big part of our engine. Well, that's good. So we only have 9 cards left, but there's only one more Obokata in the whole list. There's one more pawn shop somewhere, and the pawn shop's really good because then we can start selling these things so they come back with cheaper strength. Do you want to put a peddler down, maybe? Yeah,
let's do that. Put the peddler down. We're not going to run R&D this turn, right?
I don't think we can afford to. So it has a pawn shop. That seems good. Do we just like gamble?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, okay. And we also could use Patchwork on the corpse turn, which is pretty good. 80% of non-C R&D? Yeah, we've seen only 1 so far. So let's see what they score out. That's a second Obokata. Okay, so what's the list?
Okay, so
it's probably like
no more Obokatas.
Philotic. We also could, in theory, like Laborites here to try and get in back into our what's it called?
Stargate.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. I goofed the window. Sorry. I'm going to install the pawn shop and then just sell the orchestra for 3.
I think I might read Dune soon, but I just started reading Alistair Reynolds, and I want to read more Egan, or want to read some Egan. Yeah, Egan is great. I've only read Permutation City, but Permutation City was brilliant.
Pat, we going in?
Yeah, let's go in. Let's do it. We're going to access 2.
Wait, we don't have... Wait. Hold on. Wait, we can die. We don't have access to our killer.
I thought we... All right.
Good stuff. Yeah, that's fine. We could have lost the game there. We would have taken 4 net damage if they just threw us onto the Cortex lock. They didn't realize that. We both threw the game. Well, this lets them organize the top 5 cards and draw. I totally forgot we didn't have access to our breaker there. We definitely should have Deuces Wild first.
So I've read about the first third of Dune, and the thing about Dune is like it tells you what the story is in the first third, and every chapter begins with a future historian telling you what the story is. So I don't think I'm missing anything of the story, but I am enjoying like the world building of it, and like Chris Rock said, the science is mostly ecology in Dune, which I'm really fascinated by.
Yeah, we should have died right there.
Mm-hmm.
We got away with murder. Yo, Jogging, how did you and yours enjoy Arkham? Was it good? Dune's struggle is meant to mirror where the main character's manipulation of the native Fremen to avenge his father is similar in manipulation of various revolutions in the Middle East by outside forces of personal gain. Emptied mind, please. Yeah, we have to draw here, right? Yeah, otherwise we die. Oh, we found a breaker. That's sick. Yep. Yeah. That's why I tried to check out. Yeah, I totally didn't realize we didn't have MK access. Oh, they liked it. Awesome. Cheers. All right, so we're through. In theory, we shouldn't access here because they arranged the cards, and there's no way that we'll get an agenda. So we could imp something, but yeah, I'm just gonna go check out. Okay. Well, at least now we can run HQ once. Did they draw a card? We also lost our labor rights, but whatever. I think we have to run HQ, right?
You want to run HQ now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we might as well. You're right. Let's try it.
We break it for pretty cheaply because now we can install MK Ultra for 2 and then break for 3. Because of
Talbot.
Yeah. So if they have it in hand, it's not an Obokata, so we can win. We actually can run here a couple times and see a couple cards. Rashida. Well, I'll trash that.
Yeah, trash it.
Should we go back and see 2 cards? I think we have to.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense.
There's no way for us to get more accesses. We also could have buried the agenda for sure.
And access an additional card.
All right. Some cards. Celebrity Gift. Imp it, whatever. Preemptive. Sure. We knew they had that macrophage. Beans. Okay, so it looks like we can hold on a bit longer here. So, right, cool. What do? We need money.
Yeah, let's credit. Or wait, what do we have left in the deck? We still have some sure gambles, right?
No.
Or maybe we don't.
I don't know what we have. We have one more Black Orchestra.
Yeah, let's draw.
Oh, Rizeki, that's sick. Yeah, chat, there was an echo there for a second. It's if I talk too loud, it comes from Pat's mic from headphones back into the mic or something. I don't think imping the gift is too important. Could have imped to later access. Well, I just know that the remote server is incredibly expensive. Like they need about 13 credits to res 2 dice, so it's not amazing. You're totally right about that. But I want to pawn something. I guess we end up pawning the MK Ultra. Pawning the preemptive was definitely better though. I forgot that was in the hand. 4 card Celebrity isn't too valuable? No, but they could have held on for a turn. So that's a card that we obviously don't know. If it's a Philotic, we lose. They can still boop? Yes, they can still boop. Alright, so we'll pawn the MK Ultra. So if we need it, it will come back at higher strength. We have 9 credits. And they know the next, I think, 3 cards on R&D. Yeah.
And it's a bit late to play the Rizeki. Why is there only one Rizeki in the deck, you think?
Influence.
Yeah, okay.
Also, MU is this is not like Keiko, so you only have so much MU, and you do have Imp, and you do have Stargate. So it's good if you have it early.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good point. They preemptive.
Oh, yeah, they shuffled. You're totally right. So we actually could just cheese a win here. So what's it cost to install and break? So it's 6 to break because of the and then 7, 8, 9 to install, or 7, 8 to install. Should we just Deuces Wild into? We also could like run HQ just to get another counter. I think that's the right play because it's cheaper.
Yeah, and then we'll access 2 on R&D. Let's try that first.
Okay. So let's Deuce's Wild for 3 credits. Okay, so that's the rest of our hand. It's just breakers. It's yours install with Patrick? Cool. Yeah, I was going to use the Patrick on something else. So I just want to do the math. So we could run HQ. We'd install a breaker, so we could in theory take 3 damage, which would be not lethal, and then we could run R&D, and then we could boost. Is that what we want to do? Do we want to spend our whole hand?
So we would take the damage from Cortex Lock?
I think it's cheaper.
Wouldn't that kill us?
It saves us.
That kill us?
No, if we install the MK Ultra, it'll only be 3 damage.
Oh, we installed the MK Ultra. That's right. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's fun. Fun way to do it.
Otherwise, we cost 3 credits. Like these cards are worth probably less than 3 credits. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we don't add a snare. All right. Yeah, Patchwork turns out to be pretty good. 2 cards a turn is good. All right. Do we win? Border control? That's terrifying.
But it's not on R&D, which is the important thing.
Yeah. Here, 1 second. I goofed up something. I banned a robot in chat, and now I can't. Okay, we're good. Byroid in chat. All right, so that's good. So now Redding here is only costing us 6 credits, so we could see 2 cards. So I guess we just credit run, excuse me. Hope for the best. Could also be Rashida, so knowing these cards is also nice. So Ice Carver would be just as good with Anansi, right?
With Anansi's case, yeah, I guess so. So we're going to access next extra card.
Huge save. Huge save. Celebrity Gift, Surveyor.
Great.
Fuck.
And we're doomed.
Terrence, how's it going? We can be. No, it's just Rashida. So they're drawing Celebrity Gift. They're drawing Surveyor.
An unknown card.
But look at us, 2 unknown cards. We have unlimited money. Ice Carver wouldn't work with Anansi. Wait, would it not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it would. Oh yeah, no, you're right. It wouldn't, because we'd be boosting to 4 to 6. Yeah, it wouldn't work. So it looks like they don't have it, unless that's it, which would have to be one of the 2 draws. Okay, so that's obviously a huge issue because it's border control into Surveyor. Yep. Yeah, Talud is definitely better. It's just like its influence. And it's not like Ice Carver where you have Ice Carver down and you're good forever. We just click 4, right? Like, what can we do? Check archives?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, in this case, I would just click 4, so next turn, if they don't have it, we have a chance.
Yeah, which it's a small chance, but yeah, you're right. Yeah, there you go, another Rashida. So at least this is dodgy for HQ. Like, there's a chance that they'll draw 2 agendas. That being said, there's only probably 3 more agendas in the whole deck, so that's 16 cards, 9 or 10. So yeah, just between the 16 cards. So they have a chance of drawing 2 agendas here, so this might pressure them to draw. I think we're gonna pawn the imp. I don't think we can ever let Cortex Lock fire for value. So again, IPO. Okay, so they didn't add any cards. So we're checking HQ, right, for turning with tokens?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
Let's try.
And it also gives us DreamNet value, so it's a bit cheaper than it looks. Cybertube Talud feels good. Sell Patrick first IMO? Oh, you're totally right, yeah. In theory. In theory, yeah.
But we're not going to let it fire anyway, so.
Yeah. This could be it, Pat. Celebrity Gift. Fuck.
It was not it. That's okay.
It wasn't it. It wasn't it. Do we click 3 or do we like I don't know what the fuck do we do about here?
I would ignore it for now unless we have like they've got 16 credits. We know they have what border control there at least.
Border control, Surveyor, Macrophage.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth going in there right now.
Okay. The thing is, like, they could do double advance and then double ice HQ, which would be annoying. They also don't have a boop ability. Like, we could always run server 1. We just have to be able to deal with a big Surveyor. They drew. What the fuck? This game seems unwinnable. Wow. It seems really, 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 really low chance of winning.
We'd have to get really lucky on it.
Yeah, this deck also doesn't have rebirth. Like, obviously we don't have any cards, but like rebirthing into Omar would be a huge wrench. What? This still exists? Gonzalez, how's it going? What do you mean? Netrunner? Because it definitely does, and it's pretty great. They put a Chiashi out here. They paid credits for that. Dude, do we actually just run server 1?
At this point, yeah, they've only got 12 credits. Like, that's doable, right? I mean, the surveyor is going to be a hassle, of course, but
how big is a surveyor? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So it's 12. We come in at we can also just trace it. Nah, it's probably not great. 12 is also really awkward, right? Because they can't res a surveyor, like they can't res a non-CD and tracker and surveyor. It's one or the other.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They could res border control surveyor. That'd be annoying. I think we run it, right? I think we click 3 run it, or click 2 run it, so that we don't get goofed by border control.
Yeah, let's do it.
I just want to do the math, right? Like a surveyor at strength 12, how much money do we have to spend? So this comes in at strength 3. So then we have to do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we still have to spend 15 credits. Yeah, we got to do it though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Yeah, we got to try it.
What are you running the remote for? This might be an agenda. But no, if it was an agenda, they would have double advanced. Yeah, wait, this is silly. They can border control an ag ability? Wait, is this run stupid?
I wouldn't say it's stupid, but it's not smart, you know? It's one of those things that's kind of in the middle.
Yeah, let's see how this is. You're right, though, but like, why would they not advance this? Maybe they feel like they didn't have the money and we're calling them on the fact that they don't have the money. Yeah, there's a surveyor. Oh, wait, we have to install MK Ultra. I don't think that's an issue. Do we need to see check the chat log to see whether any of this matters? We can also just take the tags, right?
True.
Wait, what did they do on their turn? They didn't install this. They click for credit. I think we just take the tags here. It's not Philotic. Philotic they would have scored and won.
All right, yeah, that makes sense. Let's take the tags and run it for R&D.
Which ice do I know what it is? We're not keeping notes here, but in theory we know all the ice besides the innermost.
I don't think it's Rashida. I think we got rid of all those.
Yeah, I think so. Barring the innermost. What are the next two? Let's just see if our opponent will tell us what the ice is. Because otherwise we just scroll up. Like, it's just tedious. It'd be nice if they just told us.
Mm-hmm.
They got you? No, we're fine. Like, what are they going to do? Trash turning wheel? Whatever. Chiashi? DNA. What's in this server, man?
So I think...
NGO
yeah, so it's been there too long for it to be in a Philotic, because they could have just won.
Yeah. I'll bite.
All right.
In theory, we could have paid less if we traced. Okay, let's see what the innermost is. We get hosed by another surveyor, but then they at least can't, what's it called? Celebrity gift. Got him! It's a Marcus Batty. It was a Marcus Batty the whole time.
Oof. All right, let's click for credits and yeah.
Yeah, defensive upgrade was what it was. We don't see a lot of Batty. I was assuming more to be Biovault, but they're not able to coast to grid deck, so that doesn't make that much sense. We definitely have HQ pressure here, but they could just jam next turn. And again, like, they're only on 4 credits. Oh, wait, no, it's because they celebrity gifted. So they show us a non-cDNA tracker, macrophage slot machine, and they hit a card. So I'm assuming the card that they hid is still in hand, and they threw out the second macrophage.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. Helps the path work, or Ace helps the yeah.
Yeah. I would have bounced the Chiashi to save the Batty. What do you mean? 16 for a Batty? Yeah, but now we're good, right? Like, I don't know what we do here. We have to hope that they draw 2 agendas in a row, which seems super unlikely, and we have to get it from HQ. Like, this is going to be a grind of a game. I just want this one to be over. Do we just click 4 quickly?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. We turn Pawn Shop into a Rozeki. Oh, it's gonna get better once we start selling our friend DreamNet and selling our Patchwork, and then selling our Turning Wheel, selling our Cyber Trooper. It's infinite economy. I think that was the second Miss Cortex lethal kill this game. Wait, did we have 3 credits? Did they actually not? No, we had 3 credits. They couldn't have killed us. Okay, so they did install a card in server 1 IPO. You had 2 credits after Surveyor. Did they actually miss another Cortex lock? There's a chance that they did.
Maybe they're not used to playing Ag Infusion. Like they kind of forget that you can boop at certain times.
Apparently, we have 2.
Yeah, we have 2. That's fair.
We going HQ?
Are we going HQ or are we going?
I think we have to wait until they double advances, because assuming they're not on Philotic. If they're on Philotic, we lose.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just clicking 4.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, apparently we survived. That's great. Okay, Marcus Batty into install advance. Great.
Okay.
So we just slam HQ, because we know there's a border control and their ability on R&D, so like there's no point.
Yeah, that's right.
We have a lot of money. We do. What do you think the 7th agenda is, if not Philotic? I think that's true, though. It's probably Philotic. Do we ever check archives, Pat?
For 2 face down? I don't know.
I don't
because
think
they can bounce that into whatever anyway. So
yeah, but it would just be an outermost ice.
Yeah. I mean, we might as well try it if we got 1 click left after this. We know we'll have 3 clicks left after this.
Surveyor? Wait, that's a problem because they didn't show us a Surveyor. So that's one of the new cards that they drew. That bodes poorly.
I think everything about this game is boding.
Well, no. We got to 6 points.
Mm-hmm.
All right, slot machine. Okay, so we could go in and actually see 3 cards, but I think it's going to be all ice.
Yeah.
We obviously don't have the clicks or credits for R&D. I don't think we can bleed them the money that they need to score because they only need 3 credits. So do we actually run archives? It feels a bit silly.
I really doubt there's anything in archives.
Yeah, it seems bad. We'll just do the access as we can.
Yeah.
It's an SSL calling it this? Yeah, it's pretty likely. DNA tracker, yeah, that's it. Yeah, anything they draw, they jam. This is not going to do anything.
Yeah.
NGO front, let's go. DNA, slot machine, surveyor.
All right.
Yeah, all right. That's Glacier. We didn't get our money up. I feel like we could have contested the remote if we just had some economy in the early game, and then that got away from us. We also got really lucky that they scored 2 Abacatas and didn't score SSLs. Like, they could have gone a lot faster.
Yeah, for sure.
I wonder if they're on Philotic or not. I think on that turn that we trashed Batty, there was another Cortex lethal. We both missed. Yeah. Yeah, Ag Infusion is a strong ability. You just always have to play around it, and like it's so often there's like so many turns where you don't think about it, and then like obviously you goof it. I've seen so many games where it's just like, oh no, you forgot. Sorry, you died. That's how you get them. That's a lot of ice. That's fucking Jinja, man. Jinja will do that. There's not much to it. That's the only thing that I don't love about Jinja. Like I've seen so many Jinja games where it's just like if you don't have pressure, heavy pressure for another central server, all they do is like jam out into this remote, which is like having Stargate is so important and so good. We lost it, and by the time that we did have strong pressure, like we had no ice on R&D for a minute, and we did end up stealing 6 points off of it. That they had the time to recover. But if they drew a bit worse, if the agendas are there, we obviously had a chance. But of course, that's everything. That's the whole game. Next go game, eh? Oh, we already wrote that. Cheers. Needs more liberated Cella. Man, liberated Cella is fun against 3-point decks.
That's the one that you spend 5 clicks to gain a point?
Yeah, but they can like forfeit an agenda to stop it. Or something like that. Yeah, it's good stuff. Yeah, Vincent, how's it going? I think maybe you shouldn't have tried to go so fast. The deck description talks about playing to late game and letting things go early. Well, admittedly, like we struggled in our open, and then once we got up to board, like we started face checking aggressively through like I've had worses and stuff like that. That being said, we lost a lot of pieces. Like we fired 3 Cortex Loxes and oh, there's the Echo again, and Anansi we face planted into poorly. That Anansi face plant though, that's a pilot mistake. That definitely shouldn't have happened. Pat, what's Sunny look like, man? You got a list?
Yeah, let me bring it up.
Just tuning in. How's it going? Oh, Pat, you're always over the Metropole Grid Splash. That's a good place to be. So basically, Pat is maybe considering playing Sunny at Worlds, and Pat was the top Sunny at Worlds 2018 Magnum Opus. So hopefully we'll get a masterclass here.
All right, should I get a Jinteki breakdown?
Yeah. Do you have the list? Otherwise, we'll.
Yeah. Do you want me to paste it into Discord?
Yeah, that'd be cool. Thank you. Oh, okay, so I have to copy this in, right? Yeah. Here, we'll do it. Making an Angel Soul deck for Worlds? Is it actually not illegal? Just a diver monster class. Yo, Thanos, how's it going? Thanks for the cards, by the way, eh? I gotta get you back. New runner deck. Soul is banned on currents and all currents are banned. I don't think Soul was banned though. Wait, how do you do this? You can paste the new deck in, right?
Can you?
Yeah. Import deck, copy
Okay,
paste. Cool. Okay. So this is the list that you played back in the day. It was a noise list, right?
Yeah, it was a noise list with mostly Sunny cards. It was an interesting build.
Play the meta you want. Okay, so this deck contains rotated cards. It also, it contains a fair few rotated cards. So we'll talk about it. Do you want to describe, maybe go top to bottom and talk about maybe just on like a general level, what did the deck do? What does it do, and why Sunny?
Boy, why is it Sunny? I guess it's Sunny just because I wanted to try something that I didn't see a lot of other people trying. I wanted to try something that idiosyncratic people weren't going to expect at Worlds.
Mm-hmm.
And I just like Sunny's like late game inevitability, like, you know, between Underworld contacts and other kind of drip economy. She's just like master of the late game. And so I figured if I could just be patient and use cards like White Hat to slow the corp down, then I could get to a place where I was in full control.
So I was listening to the podcast that Phil and Eric do, the Canadian Netrunner podcast, and they were talking about, I think specifically Sunny came up as something that Eric Whiteblades doesn't like. And the way he was saying is like Sunny is a late game beast, and so much of the corp when you're playing against Sunny is whether you can set up fast enough to get past her and to rush her out. And a lot of that is like not up to you. It's just like, do you draw well enough for that to happen? Because if your agenda's on the bottom of your deck with Sunny, you lose the game. That's a really cool thing with White Hat. It's like you can play White Hat early just to make sure they don't have the agendas in their hand, so that you can just like build up later if you really need to. Okay. Events, obviously you have a lot of them. Nothing too flashy. Only 2 copies of Office Supplies. Why is that?
I'm not sure why. I think I swapped them out for. I guess I don't have Deuces Wild in this list for some reason. Maybe this isn't the most recent version of the deck. I can't remember why I only have 2 Office Supplies. I guess I was just cutting cards at a certain point and felt like I didn't need the card draw for some crazy reason.
Back then, this was like an exciting new card for Sunny, right? Because Ray and Reverie had just come out, and this was like the Sunny card in there. So that's pretty cool. Otherwise, Employee Strike, that was just a card you played. I don't think you cared about Sunny. Sunny actually did have a current, and I remember you playing Sunny's current for a long time.
Yeah, and I just didn't include it in this deck because, like, in the end, it wasn't good enough. Like, I was just using it to cancel out that other current, the anti-resources current.
Yeah. Also, if I'm not mistaken, the 2018 meta, did we have CI there, or am I thinking of 2017 Worlds? Was Cerebral Imaging popular in 2018, or was it already banned by there? I feel like it might have been banned already.
I don't remember seeing it at Worlds. I think Sports Meta was the much more popular. If it did still exist, Sports Meta was much more popular anyway.
Matee was there, yeah, Plywood. I think Matee definitely was there. Also, Cluster Fox. Take care, eh? Thanks for coming by.
I think another reason I was playing Sunny was because I was worried about CTM matchups.
Oh, but you have Link. Is that not a good matchup?
No. I mean, I was playing Sunny because of CTM.
Oh, right on. I get it. Cool,
Yeah.
cool.
So built-in link helped a lot.
So this card rotated. This was a strong card. Sunny doesn't take any of her MU, so this is like turn 1, access 5 cards. It's a bit gross, isn't it?
It's really disgusting, and this is how I win games, basically.
I never liked designs like this. It'd be like a card that's the strongest in the early game. Obviously for Sunny it's a bit different, but it's just like, do you get blown out by this on turn 1 or do you not? I'm so much more happier with the design of Hushuk, so hats off.
Yeah, me too.
Hats off.
Oh, white hat or black hat's off.
And Black Hat is a card you can also play. It is multi-access. This is probably not as popular in a lot of Sunny lists. Why Black Hat? How do you like it?
Boy, it's been a long time, so I have to like reread the card to remember exactly how it works. Yeah, I did like it a lot. Like I would combine it. There's a point when I was working on this deck, and I used it with like Divide and Conquer, because you could Black Hat, Divide and Conquer, and then access 3 from R&D and 3 from HQ at the same time. I guess I just used it because deep data mining took up a lot of influence, and I wanted a little bit more multi-access. And I wasn't focusing on the turning wheel. Although I think
you don't have turning wheel. That's wild.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think between Black Hat and deep data mining, I had the huge multi-access runs that I needed to close the game out.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess that's what I was thinking.
So only 2 Nexuses, Nexi. Sometimes you see 3, sometimes 2 is enough. You do have the Sports Hoppers, which is something that like comes and goes in Sunny lists. On its own, it's 3 credits to draw 3, late game to link. Even just having like a click list draw 3 that you can fire at instant speed does matter for some matchups, so that's pretty cool.
Save your life every now and then.
Yeah. On the resources, this is post we have no, what's it called, Underworld Contacts. This is post that. Oh no, never mind, it's right there. What am I talking about? It's the new art as well. So that's a Rizeki, right?
Yeah,
I've seen Rizekis. That's what they look like.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is Rizeki. Same old thing. We don't have that anymore.
No, and what's that for? A strike or? Oh, whoa, wait a second, Patrick.
Oh yeah. That's where my influence went.
Yeah, right.
I forgot I had one of those. Yeah, that's just a tutor. I mean, you can swap out. You can get a really cheap security nexus out to like suddenly have a nexus when they don't expect it. Obviously.
Yeah. Even just like throwing out a Sports Hopper, it also lets you tutor anything, which is super nice. Sometimes you get your
exactly.
nexus for free, which is great if you have everything in hand. Chad is talking about same old thing for deep data mining. That sounds like way more reasonable.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. You have a Maxwell James. This card got changed and then banned. This card was absurd.
Yeah, Maxwell James. Right. I can't remember exactly. Like, Res means vice protecting remote server. Yeah, that was brutal when it worked.
Yeah, so for those
when it worked the way I remember it working.
Yeah, for those who don't know, the way that this worked is that you could fire this on encounter with a piece of ice, which would not allow the corp the window to re-res the ice, because you can only res ice on an approach. So basically it was just like, you res it a remote server ice, I'm gonna de-res it with no drawback besides having to run HQ and losing a link, which, you can run HQ. You have Jackson Clare. It's not that bad.
Yep. Yeah, this card was brutal. It was really rough.
So that's largely it. You don't have any AIs. You do have 2 of each breaker. These breakers are not particularly stunning. You have no way to boost their strength. They're pretty expensive.
Yeah, I didn't even include security chip for some reason.
I don't like that card.
Oh yeah?
Real talk, I think the only reason people play security chip moderately in Sunny is just because of Amakua.
True.
I'm not sure if it's worth it. Like, Amakua is huge because obviously it's a 1 card answer to everything. And if you have 3 link, 4 link, like, that's a big Amakua immediately. It's kind of like the old Dean Lister, right? But with these breakers, it's like, yeah, you save money, but it's like a card that doesn't give you money until the late game when you need it, which Sunny needs to go faster, if anything. I never liked it.
For sure. I agree with that.
So, have you been playing any more modern Sunny since then, or what?
I really haven't. I don't think I've really played any modern Sunny decks.
Okay.
I mean, I've taken a look every now and then, but I haven't really explored them very well.
So, are you aware that Captain Nice came in the top 4 at, I want to say, European Continentals with the Sunny list?
I think I did see that. Yes, I don't remember what's in that Sunny list.
You want to look at the list, or do you want to build a Sunny list without looking at that list?
No, let's take a look.
Okay, let's see what a modern good Sunny looks like. Captain Ice, they've been absolutely just just repping Sunny so hard and doing such a good job. So, Pat, I have no doubt that you're gonna actually have to have competition for that top Sunny placement at Worlds if that's the flag you're throwing down. Third place at Euros. Yeah, there you go. Oh, nice GIF. Okay. So a Sunny list, some changes again. A lot of these cards are, not a lot, but some of these cards have been banned or rotated, stuff like that. So just to look at some of the ways that they spend their influence. So we don't have Underworld Contacts, and that's something if you want that like late game drip economy that Sunny can really capitalize on once she's set up. We have Rozekis. Again, Rozeki is also really easy in this list because most of your programs don't take up MU because you do have two link, so your MU is not going to get clogged up. On top of that, you have triple Amakua, and we've kind of talked about this. Triple Amakua is pretty great because you do have security chip, which makes the strength higher. On top of that, you have good ways to get cheap Amakua counters with Jack Sinclair. With DreamNet, you get more value for that. So that's actually like a really nice way to get Amakua counters and pressure centrals, which is pretty great.
Also, it has the... I noticed it has the one of Fencer Fueno, which is an interesting include.
Yeah, there's actually a really funny moment where Fencer Fueno seemed to have won a game, but I don't actually think it was necessary. It definitely was used to like trash an Ash or like do an Ash trace or something fun. I don't know why this is in the list. Does anyone have a strong idea? I don't think this card's good. It's fun. Could be a scrubber, right? Like scrubber also is one influence.
But
so it's
apparently they dropped a scrubber. Yeah, like I would usually put a scrubber in, but it for one.
That's what I love, like dropping daily casts, stuff like that, and Cyber Trooper. Like those cards are slow, and you want to be a bit faster with Sunny because Sunny sets up slow, and that's why you see cards like Gachapon. Like so many of these cards are installing them for 2 less is obviously very good on programs, but a lot of these are virtuals. And I think the biggest card that has been added to Sunny's repertoire is DreamNet. DreamNet is so good. Even like if they don't ice up a central server, it's pretty easy for you to drop this and then just run archives to get a Proco, and then they're pressured to ice that up. It's really, really, really good. And again, this comes out as virtual with Gachapon, which is quite nice. Gachapon also thins your deck, which is huge for a 50 card deck that wants to go a bit faster.
That's a very good point. I didn't consider that, but that's a good point.
And in terms of like the splashy influence, we have no currents because that's the world we live in modernly. We do have 2 white hat. I think that's good. And then the influence is spent on falsified credentials, which actually the old Sunny list
for Amakua.
Yeah, for Amakua for sure. They also have Deuces Wild for more Amakua help. But like I remember some of the Sunny lists that I played were like incredibly control heavy. I even played that Sunny card, Access to Global Sec, I think it's called, that you could see the top of the R&D. And I played more exposed cards. Like I think that was the sort of deck that ran off-campus apartment and ended up playing cards like Raymond Flint. Stuff like that. Maybe I'm mistaken, but I remember being able to. It was always expensive to use your breakers to end up using your security chips in this deck with your Amakua. Like you have limited use for some of your stuff, so knowing when you're running for what is actually pretty valuable, which is pretty cool. Fat is saying it's low influence anti-acid. Yeah, totally. It's just like not efficiently anti-acid.
But it can be pulled with Gachapon, as Sid is saying.
Yeah, sure. That's technically true. But you don't even save any money on it. That's fine. The thing is, like, if I'm against acids, I would rather Gachapon down to Rozeki.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? That's the way I see it. Drop Fencer for Miss Bones or Polyp. I think Miss Bones might be too influenced. Polyp is definitely a spicy include in the meta. This card did do well in the Euros meta, and that meta did have a heck of a lot of like what's it called? Asa and some of those faster decks. So like Captain Nice obviously is gonna be a really good pilot of this, but they played it very well. So what do you want to do, Pat? Do you want to just play this one and kind of get or do you want to make a battleground? Do you want to make your own version? How do you want to do this?
No, let's play this one actually.
Okay.
Like I'm looking at this one and like it goes in a direction that like I wouldn't necessarily put Amakuas in there, definitely. But yeah, I'm happy to try this one out.
Right on. I probably already have this loaded in. We'll see. Deck Builder Blue Sunny. Okay. How do you feel about the idea of Sunny having another card in faction, like another identity? Would that be exciting to you?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, like maybe just a 1 link with an ability or something like that.
Yeah, right.
I'd be very interested in seeing that.
I don't know if Nisei has talked officially about supporting mini factions. I need to look into that, whether they have. Pretty sure they would, right? Maybe not with new identities, but at some point those things rotate, and that's an issue, right? Like,
yeah, what are they going to do when Data and Destiny rotates?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, That's hard. Do you like playing against Sunny?
Do I like playing against Sunny?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I do agree with what I can't remember who you said was saying it, but like you do have to go fast. But that's the same of a lot. That's the same about playing against certain Shaper matchups as well.
That's true. Also Geist to some extent, but Geist got a bit more aggressive. Shit, what was I gonna say? Yeah, there's a lot of tech cards that you can put into your deck to deal with Sunny. I think like maybe Navi Mumbai Grid is particularly strong in the matchup. If you need to. Ooh, Pilane.
Okay.
All right, opening hand. That's seems okay.
That's pretty good. Yeah, I like this hand.
Oh, I just deleted something in OBS and it turned out to be not a horrible thing. Let's keep this. So again, first time that we draw a card a turn, they'll gain a credit. We're going to be drawing pretty consistently. We don't have a Dream Net in our hand, but we do have Jackson Clare, Sure Gamble, Amakua. We can get some tokens. We've been seeing a lot of Paulina lists that are on like Macrophage and, you know, Cyberdeck Sandbox kind of sweet. And luckily we do have 2 links, so Macrophage doesn't seem amazing. I don't think a Navi Mumbai hits Nexus. Does it actually not?
Because Navi Mumbai prevents Icebreaker.
Ability. You can only use paid ability windows on Icebreakers.
Yeah, but it's not really a paid ability. It's a triggered ability, I think.
That might be true.
Anyways, let's draw.
Deuce is Wild or just draw?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Deuce is Wild. I forgot we had that already.
There's a reason to maybe consider keeping it because of Amakua. And from here.
Sure Gamble. Amakua Jack.
Yeah, I think that's a good setup. So we install this only for 1 credit. It reduces costs. And now if they don't ice up archives, we get a clickless Amakua counter, which is a big part of the engine of this deck on top of DreamNet. Paid versus triggered. Okay. Yeah, paid ability window would have to be something with colon, if I'm not mistaken. So like 2 credits colon or like trash a card colon, stuff like that. All right, they're pushing. It seems we do have a falsified credentials, and they also are not icing up archives. We have a Jack run. We always take that for archives, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
They only have 1 card in hand as well. Guard is the card you're looking for. Yeah, Guard actually does work. Unfortunately, Amakua gets around it. Do we need to falsify this to figure out what we want?
Yeah, let's do it.
What are you calling? I think
name
Acid, right?
Oh, you think Acid?
Well, it's more likely to be a Rashida. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
We also don't need to call this. It's a Lacosta. Okay, so at least it's not doing anything. Okay. We got an Amakua counter. So I guess we could just set up.
Yeah, let's draw. Cool. Draw again. Draw again.
Oh, Patap's so strong against Paladin. It's one of the reasons why it's frustrating. Because anytime we draw, so we played that before we draw for sure.
Yep.
So how many Amakua counters do you think you need before you're comfortable to access? Ooh, they have
usually
money.
4 or 5 because they've got Anansi out there.
Yeah, I think 5 is good. Let's check out archives, get that counter. Again, this run we can't use programs, but using it means that you actually have to do make a choice with the card. This is not a choice. It gets a counter what not you want it to. We couldn't have Dirty Laundry that, but we can do Pat Tap credit or Pat Tap draw.
Yeah, Pat Tap draw. Basically the same as credit.
Yeah. They'll end up trashing that for sure.
Maybe Dirty Laundry archives.
Okay.
Or draw and then Dirty Laundry archives.
Yeah, we could draw first. Ooh, another Pat Tap is annoying, but we can kind of split those apart. Yeah, let's just go.
Let's split them up.
Now we're at an amount of tokens that we could consider running. Again, like Engram Flush, Anansi, DNA Tracker. There's all at 5. Is DNA Tracker 5 or 6 strength?
I think it's 6.
Fuck. They're likely on Cyberdeck Sandbox? Yeah, I think so, light.
Yeah.
Which means we also have to watch out for Cyberdeck's Virus Suites and Archives. DNA Tracker is 6. Scary. And they have a Lacosta, so that's really good with 4-2s. Again, 5-3s is a possibility. They also could, in theory, be on lockdowns.
Thinking.
Thinking's good. I didn't know you could resize this. Oh, that's awesome. So we can also pressure them with White Hat. Even if they like boost into the Trace, I think it favors us, right? Like Trace 3. They have to spend
Mhm.
some money, and then we can maybe see their hand and just put the agendas away, put away the bio vaults. They're almost definitely on bio vault if they're on La Costa, is the way I see it.
Hmm.
Probably debating purging versus icing archives. I think if you don't ice archives and purge, it's pretty bad, because then we just run 4 times. All right, they are set up. They only have 1 card in hand, and they have something in server 1. So Pat, if we want to check, we probably check now. We have access to the striker, which is Decoder. I think we might just want to tank this, no?
Yeah, let's tank it. Just run, but not with Jack.
Yeah, just run. We can also pressure
Mhm.
HQ first, but
I mean, what would that really bring them down to? Maybe like 10, 11 credits?
another counter. Yeah. Okay, let's try server 1. Let's see what a macrophage does. There's only 1 card in HQ. That's why I like the Axis a lot, and it's probably not nice. There's the macrophage, so this is just going to be a trace war.
That's not so bad.
Luckily, we win a lot of trace wars. Oh man, playing macrophage against Sunny feels bad. There's probably a sandbox in here.
Hmm.
So we only have to beat 3 of them. Oh man, this is going to be a lot of math by both sides.
I love it.
So we only have to boost the first one, right? No, first and
Mhm.
second. The third one doesn't matter. The trace 2. In theory, you don't you don't boost this one. You boost the second one. Wait,
Right.
maybe that's not
Yeah,
true. Because trashing is as good as purging, if not better. It's way better.
In this case, it's better. Yeah.
Yeah, this hopefully vamps them a fair few credits.
Hmm.
Oh man, it feels so bad when you have your cool trace ice deck. Trace 4. Okay, so we'll pay 4 on this, right?
For sure. Yeah. Can keep going.
So the second trace matters. They can actually trace our. They can remove our Amakua here for sure. But they have to spend a lot of money on that, and then if they spend too much, like we can always just like dirty laundry essential server, or we can always just do like pat tap draw for 2.
Hmm.
Yeah, the third trace is trace 2. If successful, remove a virus in the heap from the game. That doesn't matter. Oh wow.
We've got 3 of these. Oh, okay. They're letting us keep it.
Yeah. And they're probably going to pay out. These ones are bad to pay out on. Like the trace 1's bad. It might be another macrophage in a row. Trace 2, yeah, it's free.
That's fair.
All right, so Sunny saved us 2 credits so far. Might be Anansi behind it. That's fine. Anansi doesn't end the run. Like border control, there's so many things that could end the run. Well, not border control in theory, but in theory. Yeah, there you go. So they're boosting to the end of the run. That's fine.
Yeah, that's okay.
I think they would be way better off just boosting all their money into the trash. Maybe that's just me.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this is fine. Like we can put down the pat tap and draw.
That gives them money. Do we want a dirty laundry essential first? We'd have no money. That seems bad. Yeah, we'll do pat tap draw. The problem is like if they score this out, they only need 3 credits. Like we might want to pressure them. Like if they score out a sandbox, it's so bad for us. They get their money back.
Yeah, I guess let's check HQ, see what's there.
But we can't dirty laundry, right? Because then we have... Okay, let's do pad tap, draw, and then dirty laundry.
Sure. So they'd be at 5 credits, and that's fine.
Yeah, and we have more.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see the 1 card. They can't res La Costa and score. Oh yeah, you're right. They can't res La Costa. Yeah, you're totally right. Huge. Snare by being hand with 4 credits? Yeah, that's fine though. They pay for snare here. It's really, really bad for them. I don't know how they recover unless that's a Rashida. All right, free access. It's a preemptive. Brutal.
Okay.
We're now on 5, and that's our turn. So La Costa is what, 3 to res? I don't know.
I think it's 3.
Ooh, hedge fund, pat taps, good. They're back up at 9, but our Amaku is getting to strength, so I think we just start smashing HQ here, right?
Mm-hmm.
We don't jack.
No, not in this case.
All right, so they have 1 card. They have a preemptive action and 2 unknown. And once we get to 7 strength, like running the server seems pretty easy.
Mm-hmm.
We just don't want to hit a Cyberdex Virus Suite, which again could just be in server 1. I suppose IP block is bad. IP block is not too bad. Like, they could trash any of these anyways if they wanted to. Their money wasn't good. It's a preemptive.
Okay, so they've got 2 of those for sure.
We'll hit it again. They'll have all 3.
Yeah.
Why would I run HQ and see the same card? That's 3 preemptives in there.
Holy crap. Do we want to run R&D or something? Or that surface?
Sorry, yeah, I'm just pushing this because we're on 7.
Yep.
Sorry, I thought that's what we agreed to.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
They probably purge you. Oof. Yeah, that's a big Amakua. So we'll do the purge, the trash, and the end the run. So that trace 2 doesn't matter. R&D then white hat? We could white hat. It's just not particularly strong. Like, we actually have to spend money on it.
Yeah, because if we white hat 2 of their preemptive actions, they still definitely have 1 left. So
why do you let the ETR trace fire even with turtle? I'm not sure what you mean, Professor, but I think you're right. I don't think they should have let those fire.
Because it's free for us, basically. Like, they would never boost that trace, right?
Oh, yeah, we could have not broken the trace 1 end the run. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, you're totally right. We could have saved a credit there. Well, in theory, they could have actually spent 10 on it, but then it's bad for them when you rerun, so... It is an IP block. Okay, that's totally fine.
All right, well, we've got one tag left over. So
yeah, but anyways, if they trash Jack, like, we have more in the deck. And they can trash pad taps for anyways. All right, let's get that sandbox out to Nisei. And
okay.
We're not going to trash the La Costa right now. No. I think we just draw here, right? To gain 2 credits?
Yeah, for sure.
Cool, that's it. We're tagged.
Yeah,
whatever.
And the tag isn't that bad.
Yeah. We have a Rozeki also, obviously very good. So they just purged. Yeah, that tag doesn't matter. Do we just face check into our archives? I think so.
Yeah, let's see what's there.
How bad could this be? Yeah, pad tap trash value. They technically could. We hopefully draw as what's a Citadel Sanctuary and don't end up clearing the tag. And like, their money isn't amazing. Oh, it's an Engram Flush. Okay, this is honestly interesting. Program's obviously the worst hit, but I don't think you call program. I think you call it event.
They would call event, yeah.
They called hardware. Oh, wow.
Nice.
Sick.
All right, perfect.
So that hits nothing. They're probably looking for the Nexus. That's the one piece of hardware that you know is like big on the deck. It's probably not the worst call. Like, hitting a Nexus is obviously huge.
No, yeah, that's fair. I don't think it was a terrible play.
Yeah, the server 1 upgrade, we've already exposed it. It is a La Costa, but you're right. We had to access it in theory. All right, so I think we can slow down a bit and like Rozeki and then draw and stuff like that. Do we want a white hat here? Yeah, that's a huge big brain hardware call. White hat?
Yeah, let's white hat. See what happens.
Slow him down. Okay, so we ran a central server, so it's trace 3. If unsuccessful, so we have to pay more than them, then we can reveal their whole hand and take 2 cards, put them back into archives. All right, so it's just 1 credit for this event, which seems fair. Do we just dump the agendas and start slamming HQ? Like, sorry, dump the preemptive and a Geofront?
Yeah, I think so, and then go after HQ. Oof.
I don't know what this is though. Like, this could be bad for us. It's an enigma. Damn it, we're 1 short. At least we know they have mostly agendas. All right, I think we're just playing the Rozeki, right?
Yeah, play the Rozeki. Let's go.
Okay, so any exposed card now is really good with Amakua. We have 1 more falsified, which is an easy hit. We have 2 more deuces. We also could just like run through the Engram Flush.
We do have the Code Gate Breaker as well.
Oh yeah, just $1 billion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 to start. Oh, it's not even. You have to boost. Ugh. What is that? Oh, they're undoing it. I think they missed. Okay, so in theory that could be an agenda, but we don't technically have to run it.
It could be, but they're not actually advancing it, so...
Yeah. Do we Jackson Claire through the Engram or no?
No.
Okay.
Because they know what we have. That would be bad.
Okay. I think we Jackson Claire R&D.
we Jackson Clare ID.
R&D?
Oh, R&D. Sorry. When they're at 3 credits, yeah.
Yeah, why
Yeah,
not?
let's try it. Sure.
They could get us with another engram, but they have to pay for it. I think you have justified running R&D there with them at 3 credits. That turn, yeah, we could have. That's a really easy way to get an Amaku counter that we could go back in. All right, nothing yet. They could res a macrophage. We do have another Amaku in hand. Again, we can't use programs, so even if they do have a 1 strength, oh, great, they're in no money.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Fantastic. All right, so draw.
Draw 1, yeah.
Oh, sick.
Oh my god. Here's our drip.
There's only 2 of those.
Draw again, then install the Rozeki, unless we get something better.
Yeah, I think so. And this we can play for money, which we could put into the striker, or we could just draw. Again, once we get to 2 with Amakua, actually that's a really good reason to play this so that they can't. Oh man, it's 4 to break an Enigma. That's a good Rashida. At least we'll get pad tap money.
Mm-hmm.
But we just need to get through that Enigma. Four to break an Enigma? Sunny, what are you thinking? I think one of the old versions of Sunny you're playing, and I don't know if there's a world one, it had Data Sucker and Turning Wheel. I don't think the list you showed was your worlds list. I also think it wasn't running the current. I think it was running the Sunny current. Like I remember playing in the hotel. Or maybe that was Canadian Nationals.
Canadian Nationals definitely had Data Sucker.
Yeah.
That one was a Data Sucker Vamp deck.
Oh yeah, Vamp, right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they have money again. Yeah, it's 6 for flush, yeah, Terrence.
Yeah, it's a rough matchup. Hmm.
Alright, so there's still 2 agendas in HQ. We want Nexus stat.
Yeah.
We're not gonna jack, it doesn't make any sense.
Nope.
Alright, draw.
Yep.
Sick, Fencer Fueno's here. Alright, so in theory we can get this up to strength. The Fencer Fueno actually will do something.
Well, we can get up to strength for Enigma, but we don't know what those other ice is, right?
No. So I think we play like Security Chip, Fueno, use Deuce's Wild to clear the tag and gain money.
Yeah, that makes sense. Cool.
Okay. Fueno actually will be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Card draw is also nice, but that's good enough. We could have used that for getting Amaku up to 2. Why not expose? Because we probably can't get through this ice. But we definitely could have exposed and consider running. But like we're a late game deck. We have Nexus in hand. We have 2 drip. They don't have a good start. So I actually think we're pretty okay as long as we keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of keep going, double advance is weird. But I guess that means they don't have the Lacosta.
So we're at 11. When do we play the Nexus, you think? Like,
soon?
We don't have the money to play. Yeah, but we don't have the money to play it this turn and run, right?
We can draw. We draw first to get 2.
Yeah. Okay.
So with Nexus, we could actually drop Nexus. We'll be down on 5 credits, which isn't amazing for tracing. We want a Citadel Sanctuary to some extent, but we actually could contest this remote. We can Nexus the IP block and then just like pay through the macrophage.
Yeah.
And if they end up tracing through our Amaku or whatever, we have another one. We don't need it for the access.
That's true.
We also could do this as wild for a credit, but that's not amazing.
Yeah, I'm okay with that play.
Yeah. We also could expose. Well, we could expose ice to get 2 strength, but 2 strength doesn't matter much unless we want to contest HQ instead, which is actually kind of nice.
Oh, that's a great. If we let Macrophage trash Turtle, then IP block is super weak. That's interesting too.
Oh, that is good. But the thing is, like, we need Amaku in this matchup just because our breakers don't deal well with this ice.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking. Like, there's 2 options here. We know that there's 1 agenda in HQ at least, which isn't great, but it does give us Amaku counters. We also do have we do have this, which gives us what this thing, which gives us +3 strength. So we actually can break through the IP block.
True.
But I think it's cheaper to Nexus this. We have 3 link. Like, why are we scared of a macrophage? We'll just do credit run this server, right?
Yeah, sure.
And now that we have security nexus, we can start running centrals to get Amaku counters.
Mm-hmm.
Like we have 3 link. Good luck with the macrophage. They spent so much on this macrophage already. It's like the most expensive ice. At some point they have to give up, right?
Yeah.
Now if they do score out of the sandbox, it's obviously different. So this is trace 1 to purge. We don't care about the purge, do we? No, we don't.
Yeah, I guess not. That's fine.
It costs us 1 credit to keep 1 counter on it. It's probably worth keeping, actually. Trash a virus. Yeah, let's trash it then.
No.
Yeah, we have another one. And then we can just
No,
trace through IP block.
But it was a trace 3. We don't have to lose that.
Oh, we literally can't. Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. They got us. They got us.
So eager to trash the Hamaku.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go. Oh, shit. We're too good. So this will have to... We can... Now that we let it purge like idiots, we have to nexus this. Otherwise, we could have security chipped and broke for... Yeah, that's stupid. Okay, this is not elegant, but we're getting there. There's a lot of options in this deck, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we are covering the ice. So sorry, chat. I fix. Mm-hmm. Timing question. What does that mean? It could mean Biovault. It could mean NGO front. So they could boost this all the way to trace 13, which is obviously bad. They have to get it out of trace 9, which means they have to spend 4 credits. If you bypass with Nexus, do I have a window to res a card? Yep, totally.
Yep.
So it looks like it's an NGO front, which means HQ is still where it's at. And like the double advance is really interesting. At least we don't pay a lot for it, and we are going to get an Amaku counter.
Mm-hmm.
So
give them time to res something.
Yeah, there you go. So it's NGO front, which means Patap is not going to give us money, but they have way more money than we do, so the traces actually matter. Access card, it is a Lacosta grid. We could trash that for 3 credits. I feel like we need our money now as much as it would have given us Fueno, but
it would have satisfied Bueno.
Yeah. Fueno loves to trash things. Friends break your walls. All right. Well, now they have the money to maybe like trash the Pataps. We aren't tagged, which is cute. Central servers look a bit more flimsy, although they have to just resonate and we'll bounce off of it. So like now we just pressure their centrals, right, with Nexus. Like we just run HQ with Jack and then they're forced to res.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Yeah, this could be bad. Like obviously this could be really bad. And IPO gave us more money too. So we just run HQ here with Jack, right? Because there's one agenda there, one in the remote. But if we use our Nexus... Wait, if they use our Nexus... whatever. Can't wait for the Anansi? It'll be fine.
Oh, true. Yeah.
It's the one weakness. We're 1 Amaku short, counter short. Ooh, they're thinking. That's good. Because if it's not bad, we just faceplant it. And eventually Fencer Fun is going to demand blood. I think ideally we just bounce here. Like I don't actually want to get through the... we also could have like ran archived and white hatted or something, and then we are guaranteed the agenda. All right, do we actually bypass this?
Yeah, for sure.
You think for sure?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Let's do it. 1 in 3 chance at least of getting an agenda, probably getting a counter on Amakua, which is good.
The agenda and the Amakua counter are equally good.
Yeah. In a sense.
I barely eked out a win versus Cabanessa deck that rebirthed into Kiko and slammed Security Nexus. Ooh. Hey. Maybe just try to get counters to Turtle and chip the server. Yeah, it's a possibility for sure. Like this should give us a turtle counter. The problem is just like once we get this to 2, then R&D is like wide open and HQ is wide open. We can go back. Oh, no worries. Right? Like if we get a counter here, then we can slam. But admittedly now we've used our Nexus so they could res something scary on the outermost. But once we're at 2 with security chip, we're pretty safe. Yeah, the counter is valueless. I think they're going to push out the sandbox probably first.
Yeah, probably. That's what I would do.
They also do have the money here to boost the trace, which is fine for us.
Yeah, if they spend money on it, that's okay. We'll be tagged, but so
Yeah.
what, we've got 4 clicks to go with.
Yeah, we can always Deuces Wild out of this.
Yep.
I think they prioritize the sandbox, right? I really
Yeah.
hope that we don't have to use actual breakers. I mean, if I had a sandbox on EC, I would push in EC 90% of the time. You think?
But when you see that they're relying on Amakua, I think you do the sandbox first.
Ooh, Trace 10.
Okay.
I feel like we don't spend 7 for that.
No, I think we're okay with letting them spend all that money.
You got it. All right. Do we Deuces Wild to remove the tags and draw?
Yes. And draw some cards.
So we'll draw first. Oh, okay. The Citadel. That's why you draw
Yeah.
first.
That's why you draw first. Cool.
Okay.
Do we expose 1 ice just to get a hand? Oh, that's okay.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, well, we could, but then we'd have to run.
True.
So
So this turn,
supplies
put
is
down Citadel
nice.
Sanctuary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Supplies, we could always just get the money, which seems like something we need. The card draw is also not bad. I don't know what this deck has for like card draw. We don't actually have anything besides DreamNet.
We're still looking for that Dream Net.
Yeah. This will draw
Well, okay.
4 cards, which is a lot.
I think we put down the Sanctuary and then we just click for credits,
Okay.
or we use the office supplies for credits. I don't know.
I like this for card draw, but we can always hold it in our pocket for burst if we need it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's see what they end up scoring here. Just exposed with subject gets into server without Nexus. Yeah, and here we probably can. Deuces expose, but we're a bit too late for that. We just don't know what this is. Now, if they end up scoring a thing here, like it's 3 to res that, if I'm not mistaken, and then 3 to score that. So they end up spending 2 credits if it is the one that we're scared of. But luckily, this thing goes down cheaply now with the Fueno. Fueno! We'll also, when they purge, we'll get pad tap credits, which is nice. So let's see, Nexus or Sandbox? I think they do Sandbox. Ooh, it's in HQ.
Oh, yeah.
That's huge. We're running HQ here, clicklessly, right?
Yep. Let's try it.
All right, so now Nexus is so much harder to rely on because after we've used it once per turn, they can use their Nisei. So like getting up Amaku counters is pretty good. We also, Fueno demands blood, so it's about time that we get some value. They're thinking. Woo! Woo! That's the big one.
Okay, so this is the one we're gonna have to take some damage anyway, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
They're on 1 credit. Whatever.
Yeah, true.
So keeping the office supplies, I think, is the best. Actually, the code gate breaker is probably fine. We also could consider nexusing this so they don't look at the top 5 and draw a card, which is honestly valuable. There's not a lot of really good draws for them when they're on 1 credit. They'll probably be on 2 after we end up drawing this turn. I think they just want a CVS. Oh, actually, no, they didn't score the sandbox just yet. But yeah, this is the hard one for Sunny. Pat, what's the answer? Can't boomerang it, can't nexus it. Your killer is probably so bad against this thing.
Yeah, the killer does not work out very well against it. Boy, I don't know.
I think you have to do security chip on Makua.
Yeah.
Or you play that one that lets you jack out, you know? Flip switch? Ah.
Or Nero Severn, yeah. Yeah, flip switch would be okay. Well, no, because then we'd still take the damage, wouldn't we?
Nope, because you can do it on approach.
Oh, cool.
Killer 6. That's what Terrence is saying? Is that true? We don't want to draw here. We might lose a better card. All right, we lost Lamakua. Let's go, office supplies. You're the chosen one. Oh, they all die. Right.
Yeah.
I should have considered how many cards we had. That might have been lethal.
Mm-hmm.
So they can't kill us unless we hit a fetal. We'll trace this. And again,
What
if
are the
this trace doesn't go through, we can start slamming R&D as well. If we get a token on Enigma, or sorry, on Amakua for the Enigma.
Mhm.
Okay, 2 credits.
Yep, let's do it.
Die to fetal. Border control. Okay. So we know there's a border control in hand. We know nothing else. If we run R&D, they probably end up purging. What do we do here? We have to run before we draw so they don't give them a credit. I actually don't know how much that matters.
What can they do with 2 credits? Raise an engram flesh,
Thimble rig, yeah.
Thimble rig would be annoying.
We'll run before anyways. Like we died to the same stuff anyways.
Yeah, sure.
You know Nisi in hand? Yeah, we do. The problem is like we can't deal with a Nancy besides security chip. We don't have any more white hats. And there's no black hats. But yeah, there's a sandbox in hand. Oh, we can also run archives. Yeah, you're totally right. Archives does nothing now. Besides there might be a CVS in there.
No, that's true. Engram flesh is totally,
it's
totally
blank. Look at our hand. Celebrity gift. Oh, that's a bad draw. If we draw here, they'll have enough credits to do credit celebrity gift.
Yeah, that's too bad.
I guess we're not drawing.
Do we run archives then, just to get some counters?
Yeah, I think so. Oh man, we're gonna notoriety them. Fueno demands blood. Oh, we'll actually be able to run La Costa. No CVS, please. Oh, it was Rashida. Wild. Okay, so we actually could run this. It's going to cost us what, like 2 credits? We could trash La Costa for 1.
2 credits and a tag? Is that worth it?
Well, the tag we remove for free with the Citadel.
Oh, true, yeah.
We also could run HQ, but it's going to be 4 credits last turn. So it's either like we could run Archives, run HQ, or we could run La Costa.
I think run archives, run HQ, because HQ we know there's at least 1 agenda in there, probably more.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Do we save a credit on Enigma because we don't break both subs? And hopefully we get something we can trash for an agenda.
Yep.
We'll just continue.
I'm hoping we get something we can trash.
That'd be
more
nice.
than the agenda. Yeah. I hate for offensive to be disappointed.
I wonder if they'll use their Nisei token here. They might actually just purge, but again, like, I don't know how good that is.
And they cannot use the Nisei token to kill us with an Ansi, right?
No, there's no window.
The timing doesn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used this at the wrong window. The purging is super good for you? Yeah, I think it's totally fine. Sandbox. Damn, we're good. Oh no, Fencer needs blood. Pay 1 credit? Yeah, we'll pay 1.
Yeah, for Fencer.
For Fencer. All right, so hoping this list is probably on Global Food Initiative, which means like the game is still going to be a fair bit longer. It's not like we're going to steal Nobokata and call it. We also get a free run here on Archives if they don't do anything with Jack, and then we can start drawing up because we know that they just drew into a Celebrity Gift, which is double but on 3 credits. So if we gave them 2, they could have done credit Celebrity Gift, so they would have been back into the game. So they either purge or click for credits, but if they purge, like we just run Archives 4 times, and our Rozekis are better than their purge. For Fencer, the new side channel. Friends break your walls.
Welcome back to 4 Fencer.
I'm really glad that there's like a card that's not good that I adore. Maybe this card is good. All right, the clicking for credits. Okay, we're off to the races. Take clicks. Run Archives. Value. We probably shut down this remote now, right?
Yeah. Run Archives twice and then go in.
Archives 5 times. All right. So we could run this now. Again, I don't think we're going to have to break Macrophage. We'll take a tag, which is fine. We'll actually take 2 tags. No, we'll take 1 tag. Do we want to trash that and then draw? Just so they don't have 5 credits for this? I don't know what that could be. If we draw, we get more money than them, so the traces are better for us.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Turtle, great. We'll run server 1 before they purge. Fencer is a good card. You have to recognize it when you don't need it. I like Scrubber. And this deck does have Cyberdeck's Fire Suite, so we have to be careful. We're actually going to need real breakers.
Oh, true. We just lost one of them.
Yeah. I think that's the only one we have. Yeah, so we can't break code gates outside of Nexus. We also don't have a DreamNet. Like DreamNet's such good value. Clicklessly gain 3 credits, draw a card. Trace 5? Is it cheaper? No. No, they can.
No, it's yeah. Just let it fire.
Yeah. Plus 3 strength on a whim seems okay. With the sec chip? Alright, so this purge is obviously worth protecting. Nothing else matters unless they boost it. I don't think we have any more link cards in our deck. Oh, we do have sports hoppers. So in theory, we can get to 4 strength, which actually does matter in this list.
Mm-hmm.
Or this matchup. Patrick, you got a question in chat from Thanos.
Is this playing the way you surmised / hoped? I mean, I'd expected us to get DreamNet sooner, of course. But otherwise, yeah, just going about it the way I expected to. It's going the way a typical Amakua game would go. We haven't even used security chip to boost it at any point.
Oh, we should have bypassed this, right? No, it's the same.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not really sure what makes... Like, when I played Sunny at Worlds, like I had the deep data mining that really wrecked things. I'm not sure what necessarily makes Sunny special anymore. Other than having like these, obviously the security chip to go with Amakua is a good combo, and the security nexus. So I'm just trying to decide what about this deck that I like that I want to take over into my deck when I eventually build a new Sunny deck.
We could have let that Trace Subfire. Sorry, yeah, we're totally right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What do you think about Corpse, Pat? Are you actually going to like grind and test for Worlds, or are you just going to bring whatever you like and have a good time? Not that you wouldn't if you didn't grind.
Are you talking to me or chat?
To you, Pat.
Yeah, I think I will. In fact, I'm hoping to take the week off before Worlds and just like grind a bunch of games out in Shinteiki during that time. In addition to finally finishing a lot of games that I've started, like non-Netrunner games.
Mm-hmm.
That's the plan.
Pat, we got a purge, so we're down at 0. The Engram Flesh looks like the weak link, but if we lose our Sherman, we will not be able to deal with, I guess, IP block, which we can always trace through. But actually, no, we'd have to treasure Amakua. Do we run through the Engram and risk it?
Oof. Do we risk them saying event?
Event is fine.
Like, yeah, I know. Like, I mean, we're hoping.
Oh, yeah. I see what you mean.
Boy.
I think we could just set up with breakers and money. Like, they're not doing anything.
Yeah. Let's not risk it.
Okay, that's good. Those are non-unique.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's roll in bones.
What are we looking for now?
It's a good question, actually. I don't know. I don't think we installed this DreamNet. I don't even know if we installed the security chip. We're also looking for our last breaker, which will let us deal with Anansi.
Yeah.
So do we just like install the chip here?
Yeah, install the chip.
That's it.
Yeah, sure.
And then top a turn, we can pop there. Gotcha. I don't like playing Sunny without 3x creativity. Ooh, 15 influence, huh?
Yeah, really.
That's what I don't know. The 1x creativity feels so bad because like 5 influence on a single card in a 50 card deck, like it's just so much variance whether you find the power card. Yeah. It just feels bad to me. Oh, sorry, this scroll isn't scrolling. Celebrity gift, here we go. So that's Pat Tap money. We've got so much money from these Pat Taps. So they've showed another, they've shown a virus suite in hand, a border control, an Engram Flush, and an NGO front. So pretty low strength ice, all things considered. And they threw out something which easily could be the Cyberdex Virus Suite, Poisoning Archives, which I think they'd want to do. Let's pop this gacha off the top. Okay, we have Turning Wheel, that's good.
Data folding's not bad.
Yeah, it's either the data folding or the Turning Wheel. How many wheels do we have? 2 wheels.
Probably we go for the Turning Wheel here, eh?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Because how
we
long
have Pat Taps. We have Pat Taps, yeah.
Yeah.
So what do we remove? We can remove the Security Nexus and the Gachapon and 1 folding?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. No, I did that backwards. You
did the wrong way. Yep. Whoops.
So we'll shuffle back the Falsified for sure, a data folding, and a data folding.
Yep, and the rest we can remove.
Actually, the Gachapon's not bad either. Okay. All right, take clicks. Use Jack to make a run. No, thanks. 13.
No, not.
Okay.
So
Fueno wants
draw.
blood. Yeah, we draw. All right.
Mm,
Could draw again.
Sure. Then put out Dream Net and then Sherman.
Yeah. Or we could just do
Ooh,
pad
or-
tap.
Yeah.
Actually, we'll keep pad tap if they purchase. So we'll just do the breakers. I don't even know if we're ever going to need Sherman. They do have border control. It's only 1 strength. Yeah, fuck it, whatever. Feno. We've paid 2 credits for Feno's 4 credits of savings so far. Probably want to let it get trashed at this point. Sunk cost fallacy. She's our friend.
Mm-hmm. Friends break your walls.
Friends break more walls. Then I started smashing. Is there any chance that we trash Hamakua? Because then like IP block gets trivial. The only problem is like we have no way of dealing with Enigma.
Yeah, I don't know why we would trash Hamakua voluntarily.
So that looks like an NGO front or the coolest bluff. I think we run archives, right?
Yeah.
Like if we hit the CVS, it's not a big deal. We still get our token. And they have to call resource for this to be bad for us.
Mm-hmm. Which, yeah, the chances they do that are pretty low.
What's R&D? We don't know, actually. We can see what they call first. No, I don't think we can. They call program. That's fine.
That's fine.
So we'll see the 2 cards. We lose that. We get access. It's going to be a CVS. Wow, double Engram Flush. We don't actually have... we do have a Hunting Grounds in this deck. Once we get a Hunting Grounds, that Engram Flush does very little. Okay, so we're at 1 strength. If we run back, we're going to lose a lot of things. We do have a Pat Tap. We did get a draw there, so we did get our Pat Tap money. That looks like an NGO front. So we could run R&D, but the problem is like we're not contesting the Enigma. We need another counter.
Well, the security chip lasts all run, right?
Yeah. Can't wait for the rogue program trashing to hit you. Yeah, we might.
That's gonna be rough.
But even we can run R&D and just like jack out to get turning wheel if they don't res. Like the worst case is an Anansi again, which we don't die to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Sid's saying run R&D.
Yeah, let's
force
try
a
running
res.
R&D.
Okay. And like if we really want to go through, we can security chip.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what they do here. No further action. So we could probably just jack out, right?
Jack out for the turning wheel counter, sure.
Yeah. This will make him a bit uncomfortable. Not resing. Does anybody play that new Kentucky Ice that does a side game and lets you encounter another ice? I've like never seen it.
Yeah, I can't even remember what that one's called.
Fuck yeah, what is it called? All right, so our turn put pressure on R&D. We can do a triple axe. Well, Fueno. We don't need Fueno.
Oh.
We're trashing Fueno.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh well.
Bye, Fueno. Konjin. Oh, apparently it's bugging on JNet. Wink Nugget, I run that. It's meh. Sorry to hear. Oh, piss and shit. What a play. What a play. What a play.
They had to do it.
It looked like an NGO front. They've purged. Oh, man, that's brilliant.
Yeah, they had to do it. That's great.
Oh, man, that's so good. No. We can run server 1 pretty easily. Especially if you get 1 strength on the Yamakua. This is probably an NGO front or they named event. They knew our hand. That's technically a misplay. Like they knew 2 cards in our hand. Maybe they didn't want those, so they don't care. Oh man, that's wild. That's such a good play. Alright, we got Sports Hopper. That's strength 4. Onto the trace.
Pretty cool.
That's pretty good, right?
Mm-hmm. That's great.
So should we play that and run server 1?
Let's draw first, maybe.
Okay.
Then, yeah, I guess then Sports Hopper and run.
So now we have trace 4, so none of this matters. If we definitely, like, if we had our striker, we'd consider, I think, overinstalling the Amakua, because this server is a joke with 4 strength, with 4 link. Excuse me. IP is 4 to get through. Yeah, that's true. Oh, that's awkward. I think we need a Treasure Amakua stat.
All right. Well, when we get our killer, we'll do that.
So we can bypass one of these.
So we'd only take 1 tag. Like that. That's not so bad, honestly.
Yeah, we can just bypass this, or we can just take the tag and bounce. It's better because we clear the tag clicklessly. We need to find our killer stat. Sorry?
You don't want to try and go all the way through?
Yeah, maybe we do. It's a Rashida though, right? It's a Rashida, and then we end up spending 4 with this. Yeah, fuck it, whatever. We are bleeding in ineffective accesses. If you take the tag, it stops you anyways. No, we have a breaker. So now the trace 4 at the top actually does make sense for them to boost into some extent, just because they make 4 credits. So in theory, they could have made that a trace 8, assuming that they don't think we'll match them, which we probably would. We can't let the Amakua get trashed. Alright, so encounter this. Break for 4. Clear the tech clicklessly. We can always gamble last click if we really want to, because in theory they have more money than us.
Yeah, I would put down the pad tap last click.
So Rashida. Fuedo!
That's fine.
Well, I don't know. Sure, gamble seems okay. Otherwise they could like trace through us. It'd be really bad for them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We only have 1 click left.
I think put down the pad tap. Like, that's going to get us... I think that's what's worth more right now.
Okay. I'm worried that they'll boost the Citadel. But if they do, it's probably bad for them. So the thing is, like, the next thing they do is to get a border control in this remote. Yeah, they didn't boost it. Of course they didn't.
Yeah, because if they boost it as much as they could, like, they would still have no money left to trash anything with. Like, that's fine.
Yeah. I think now we need to pressure R&D. Like, we can just build up turning wheel tokens and hopefully end the game. But the problem is, like, once we use our turning wheel tokens, they use their Nisei. And now this could be the NGO front. We can't take that bluff. Do we run archives? I think we still do. I don't care if we lose this.
Oh yeah, for DreamNet, yeah, that's fine.
This is so good. It's like 4 credits and a card. And an Amakua cannery. They gotta see our hand. They called event last time. They're calling resource. Okay.
That's fine.
That's fine. It cannot beat you on Citadel? Yeah, 4 link, huh? I swear to God, if this is not the NGO front, it's the food, we're gonna look so silly. We have to run this.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna run it.
We could save money by running archives twice. Then they probably purge. That seems bad.
Save money by using the security chip on the Amakua when we go through.
Oh yeah. We're holding on to these for no reason. Yeah, you're totally right. Yeah, we just do that. We drew, so they're if it is an NGO front, we're not going to get our pad tap. Add strength to a non-cloud breaker. Okay.
Could it be Oboe?
Oh, they also probably they have a CVS in hand. We have to play around that. Could it be Oboe? I doubt it. It's probably food. You're right. There's a chance. We'll trace this one, I guess. In theory, it's easy for us to play around Oboe. We're gonna look really dumb if it is.
And remember, when we get to the other one, you don't even have to break the first subroutine, right?
Yeah. Flash and Anansi points to Oboe, I think. I don't know. I think a lot of these decks are running food because they're running only 2-pointers. If it's Oboe, you run back. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, draw, run back. That's fine.
We'll just end up floating tags, whatever. They're mashing the trace button. Cool. That's how you sneak it in. You boost one really suddenly.
Yeah.
Well, we did see an NGO front hand, but they did a good job bluffing this out while we're not pressuring HQ. Fucking holy shit, Anansi's so bad for us. So they have a trace 3 to give us a tag. Seems bad. I can't believe the remote is only traces and it's still annoying for us somehow. Just because of stupid Amakua. And if this doesn't work, like we'll run R&D, right? And C3?
Oh man, yeah. But if this isn't Obokata, they've won.
Can pop Hopper to steal? Oh yeah, we have Hopper. You're totally right.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Do we pop Hopper here? No, we can just run back and pop Hopper.
No, because they have... Oh, yeah, that's true. But they do have Nisei.
Yeah, it's not Geofront. Easy.
Okay, good.
So we've already Nexused. Okay, so I think we just draw up.
Yeah.
Okay. Just play Gamble.
Sure.
Because now they don't have a read on our hand if we run Archives. They might perch her. Get Nisei. We gotta play around that Nisei. We've been forgetting about it. God, Asura with only trace on it is being obnoxious. But once we get our Amaku up to 4, they really want to throw out that CVS into Archives, I'm pretty sure. Either that or just put it like behind the Nancy so they can always pop it whenever they need. There's also a chance of us playing the Hopper just so that Security Nexus gives us +5 strength so we can't like be surprised by a Nancy.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Can run R&D with Jack? Yeah,
That's a good point.
probably can. But then we'll have to end up tracing the Nexus. Let's see if they put pressure on the board. That obviously changes it. And we probably don't want to go into a big turning wheel. We probably want to do small turning wheels to just like either bait out or to stress out the Obokata. Or sorry, the Nisei token.
Ooh, a new serve. Interesting. Interesting.
The fuck is that?
Hmm.
What are we doing, Pat? We running Archives or running R&D?
Oh man.
I think we run R&D, right?
I think we run R&D, yeah.
So Nancy's the bad one here. Rozekis are good, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think this is a threat. So we have to Nexus this if we want to get through? Yeah, we will. I don't think we have to do this remote. Like if it's a Philotic, whatever. Just don't die. We can always do advance, and pop Hopper if we're like really shaky for some reason. So how many cards? Just 2 cards?
Yeah, because we don't want to spend them all in case they Nisei, right?
Yeah. And we will have enough for Obokata with DreamNet. I'm done. Turning, wheeling. Yeah, this could be the CVS. You're right. That actually would make sense that server 3 is a CVS, which is pretty funny. Gotta risk it. Yeah. Thimble rig. Okay, that's not good for them. And border control. That's a lot better. Okay. Yeah. Can we get up this 5 strength and then run the Anansi and then bait out a CVS? Like, what do we know in HQ? We know there's a border control.
Yeah, let's get the Amaku up to 5 strength.
By just running R&D again?
Yeah.
So we don't have this. We don't have the security nexus for this run, but we can always security chip.
Yeah, and I think we should also put down the other sports hopper when we get the chance, so that our security chip does.
Oh,
that was Gold Farmer. Interesting. That's annoying.
Well, we could just bounce off of this.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So do we sports hopper?
I think we play the other sports hopper in case they do CVS and then force us to hit Anansi or something.
And then we office supplies to draw because we want to find our killer.
Yeah.
This is free, draw 4. Nothing. But the Gachapon will definitely find it. There's only 6 cards left.
Yes, that's true. There's
All
no
right.
chance it doesn't work, right?
Yeah. So do we do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Turning
then we
wheel
see what
HQ?
happens.
Yeah, we could have gone HQ. Well, not really. Does slam RD for turning wheel counters? Yeah, we definitely can. It looks like they don't have the agenda, so that seems like a winning strat. The problem is, like, if we use too many turning wheel counters, they'll pop their Nisei token, which is obviously good for us. Turning wheel tokens seem to be pretty cheap. And they don't really have anywhere to jam a card right now. Man, if we just had all our breakers, we'd have been totally good. We also have 2 data foldings in the bottom 6. We have 3 data foldings in the bottom 6.
That's funny.
Damn.
And the hunting grounds, I guess. Unless did we trash that?
No, you're right.
Yeah.
It's like our breaker. Oh man, hunting grounds would be so good for archives.
Yep.
Border control probably on the remote. They did draw one. I think they're actually setting up a proper remote. That might be a Lacoste in there, but I think it's the CVS. Keep in mind you only have 10 cards. You don't want to draw too much of the hoppers do nothing. Oh, we don't want to use the hoppers to draw. We just want it for the link.
Yeah, they're better for Link right now.
Yeah. Trace 5 is good. We don't have to pay any money on any of the traces usually. And on top of that, it means the sec chip will from 0 go up to 5 so we can deal with a Nancy. Okay, do we pop this? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's hunting grounds, Shrike, or data folding.
Put down the Shrike, I think.
Okay.
Or do we put down hunting grounds and then just run? Yeah, it's okay.
So we can remove some stuff. I think we remove 2 data foldings.
Sure.
Okay, and we will draw a card likely here, and we want it to be the data folding. So we can just Jackson Claire to smash into R&D to get a free turning wheel token.
Sure.
Snare means oboes are unstealable. I really don't think they're on oboe. I think they're on food. But yeah, you're totally right.
Yeah, but we haven't seen evidence. I mean, yeah, I guess the Engram flush is like maybe they're on oboe, but
No, I just think it's like a good taxing card for Essentials.
yeah, really, that's it.
Okay. So getting successful run would be good, just because I think we want to see the next 2 of R&D because it would also dream net draws. Sounds okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go. What's their influence at? They're at 15. So far we've seen 3. I think we've seen 2 Bordeaux. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think we've seen about 11. Oh wait, tracing this is probably better. It's cheaper. And then we'll if that goofs, we'll just like bounce off of it. This is the late game Sunny that's kind of terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Just one more, right? Or 2 more?
Yeah, really.
Yeah,
I left
maybe.
the packets on way too long.
Okay, no action. Okay, we'll commit. Lacosta. That's fine.
And the game
And
is
Biovault.
not there. Okay.
Okay, so Lacosta into unknown card. We have a sure gamble. We probably want to play it.
Yeah.
And then
Or
we'll I think we just bounce R&D, right?
yeah, let's do it. Just build up turning wheel counters. That's fine with me.
Okay. Again, it's hard to capitalize on a big dig with this, and as soon as they do, then like we know that R&D is open. So they just drew a Lacosta. We do have the falsified in hand, which is really good, and our bottom 2 cards are data folding, hunting grounds. Hunting grounds again, it does enough for this matchup. It helps the IP blocks. It helps the Engram flush. We would love to have seen that earlier. Their money admittedly wasn't that good. Like it's hard for them to spend 6 to trash the pat taps, let alone 2 clicks. So it obviously is really bad, and eventually we're gonna run out of cards. So okay, install advance. Do we expose that? I think so.
Yeah, let's try it.
Well, Jack
Do we think
R&D. I think it's I don't think it's an agenda. I think it's a Biovault.
Yeah.
But we have to know, right?
Naming upgrade?
Well,
Or...
it's an agenda. We want to do the one that we need to interact with because the agenda will need money.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
It's an Obokata. I was wrong.
Huh.
That's okay.
Yeah, okay.
We just run this, right?
Yeah, let's run it, see what happens. We're at 5, so we're okay with the non-C.
So they're gonna purge with CVS. Yeah, no, we're totally fine, and we can draw with this. We probably could just play another security chip just in case. Yeah, whatever,
Yeah.
just in case. We still have our Nexus though. Nisi double border control. Oh wait, hold on. You're right. I forgot how many clicks we have. Wait, how do all our clicks go? How do we have so few clicks? Wait a second.
Where did the clicks go? So
wait, but what did we do?
On that thing.
We just did falsified. We did falsified security chip run. Ah. I don't need this chip. Yeah, but they have double border control. I think there's a chance that we're just fucked here.
Yep. Good for them.
Yeah, holy shit. Okay. Yeah, they win. We did falsified. Oh man. Wait. Yeah, they totally win this. Oh man, no! We knew what this was! Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. We could have just camped this. We didn't need to falsify it. You can hit R&D twice. Yeah, we're gonna need to.
Oh man.
Yeah, we still have a chance. We have Oba. We have a chance of winning off of R&D. It's not all over. But they built the remote they needed to.
Yeah, good for them. But now we get to go into R&D. They'll Nisei the first attempt.
Oh, they Nisei that attempt. Whoa, that's a mistake. That's a misplay too. Okay. Well, we can see a lot of R&D.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a bad misplay, unfortunately. So we got saved there. Yeah, they definitely should have border controlled there. Oof. Oof. Okay. We're throwing left and right here.
This is a roller coaster.
We threw, they threw. It's okay. This is good. This is good. The Thimble Ring actually is pretty valuable. I think they should have included it because they can move the border controls around it. It's a pretty powerful card. Yeah, we'll bypass this, whatever. You're saying there's a chance. Yeah, it's stoppable. There's a chance. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. It would have let us get one half turning wheel run. So we'll see if it matters. Because it might not matter, right? Like if there's an agenda on the top of the deck, or in the top, what, 2 or 3, it doesn't matter. All right, here we go.
So we're seeing 5 cards?
5. IPO, Biovault, Preemptive, Lacosta. Oh, Bo, the last card! Oh no, we robbed them! Hey, good game. You totally had that. That's yours. Yeah, we definitely goofed that. Like, we knew they had double border control. We knew they set up the remote and like did not even respect it. I'm like, again, super surprised that they're on La Costa. I would totally expected them to be on food if they're on this agenda suite, but I guess that's not everybody that's doing it. Maybe I've been watching too much Continentals.
Yeah, I mean, Obokata is still a good agenda.
Yeah, it is. It's still pretty good. And we've actually played like the Ag Confusion list that we played on this channel a while ago. It's just like, yeah, keep the Obas in hand. They protect themselves. That's good. Got cocky at the end. You had the right idea for sure. Hilarious how annoying that remote with only trace on it was. Lost the only decoder, so couldn't commit to Amakua. This. Whew. They always win here if they're on GFI. Yeah, they usually do. Like GFI here would have been better for them. Like that's the big difference, right? And we always could have popped off with the Sports Hopper to draw the last card, but yeah, GFI would have been game winning. So yeah, that kind of shows it. Yeah, totally. All right, Pat.
Yeah.
That was a fucking slog.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? I guess that's what happens when you play Sunny.
Cheers.
I mean, it doesn't have to.
No. It's 11-11, Pat. You got time for one more?
Yeah, I've got time for one more, for sure.
Awesome.
Let's do it.
Terrence is saying their influence was 3-border, farmer, IP block. 3-border, farmer, IP block. Yeah, we didn't see anything else, did we?
I don't think so.
I'm not sure what else we'd put in that list. You have the AI hate. Maybe digital rights management, but I don't think that's too popular.
For this deck, I think like I would probably drop Fencer Fueno. I'd probably put a Paul up or something in there for the influence.
Yeah, I like that a lot. I think that goes further. Let's do that. Because that's really good, right? Because we're good at pressuring centrals, and then it'd be like, oh, what, you're going to res your Lacosta to score out? Not today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that a fair bit. Lacosta decks can run fast track, no need for DRM. Oh yeah, they totally can. Yeah, you're right. Unless they want to fast track out the. No, yeah, they can fast track anything. Yeah, why not? For Fencer is a lie? No. We paid Fencer to hang out. Fencer trashed the Lacosta. What else could a Fencer want? That's a perfect Fencer day.
Fencer got what they wanted out of it.
2 credits from us and a Lacosta.
We will have to make T-shirts that say "for Fencer" on them. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna cost us. We're gonna have to pay for that out of pocket.
I made the Metropole Grid promise that there'd be merch by Worlds, and it's not looking good. It's not looking good, y'all.
No, it isn't.
It's looking pretty bad. Oh fuck, Kyobu.
Interesting.
Expose. Thanks, you too. All right. Our opening hand has a gotcha. That's good. That's kind of it. I guess the turning wheel. This is a Sentry Breaker. Kyobu, we have to worry about Saisentan. We have to worry about complete image. So having a Sports Hopper is such a big deal.
Yeah, Sports Hopper is definitely going to save us here.
Yeah.
Let's keep it.
You want to keep this hand?
Actually, no. Now that I think about it, we need more money.
I think we want Rizeki and data folding.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awkward. Also, DreamNet I think is worth keeping. Is Hyobu a thing now? Not competitively. I think like the sort of things that Hyobu does, Celebrity Gift for value, other decks can do better. I'm thinking mostly Chronos Protocol. I'm convinced that they're the best at Complete Image, but Complete Image is good. And Nancy, fuck us. Fiddle, Saisentan, Snare, Sting. So like, that sucks.
Okay. Yeah, that's going to hurt.
Yeah, Hyobu's ability just doesn't do enough.
It should have been an every time thing.
Yes. But then it'd be annoying to play where they're like, see your hand, shuffle, see. I don't know. It's hard for sure.
Yeah.
Yo, do you open with office supplies, pay 2 to draw 4? Because then we're on 3 credits. What can we do?
It's kind of like quality time.
Yeah, but you don't want to do that when you're on low credits. Like you don't quality time turn 1.
Right. True. Yeah, let's just draw normal.
Yeah. That's good.
That's fine. Yeah, that could get us to data folding.
We could draw once. We could draw once more.
Sure.
Looking for that gamble. Okay, so we have that, and then we can play 1 card, or we can just click for a credit, throw it in Amakua, maybe.
I think click for a credit, throw out the Amakua, and then next turn, like before our next turn, hopefully pull out Rizeki.
Also, Saisentan, in theory, I think gets hosed by Hunting Grounds. It's just a 3 dead damage card, I guess. I don't know. That's still pretty mean.
Yeah, that's still not great.
They also exposed our hand. That's worth noting that they exposed our Amakua, so they know. So let's pop this. All right, data folding, deuces, gachapon, sheer gamble. So we don't really have a choice here. So 3 more cards to shuffle back. I think it's the 2 gambles and the deuces. Okay. Sweet. So we install this for 1 credit. Yeah, Sherman from Tenon's banned. Yeah. Okay. I guess we're just clicking to draw. Like, they're not doing anything aggressive. That is scary. Like, the thing that they can do is Salem's Hospitality. If they see this from hand, we'll lose it.
Yeah.
So do we just, like, office supplies for 2 credits? Install the Nexus?
No,
seems really bad.
That seems very bad. And I don't want to office supplies until we have at least 3 link down anyway.
Sports Hopper? I don't have a good plan here. This is a clumsy hand.
Yeah, I don't know. Sports Hopper, then office supplies for money, I guess.
It's rough, man.
Yeah, this is not a good hand. Night peeps. Night jogging.
Yo, night jogging. Gachapon's better than the deuces? It might be. It honestly might be. Especially because we haven't set it up well. I think we can maybe click for 3.
Okay. And throw out what?
Oh, we can play a Sports Hopper, whatever. We'll probably have to use it. So then we can, like, next turn office supplies. Yeah, this is fine. Like, now office supplies is an easy mark. But that's playable. Yeah, Salem's Hospitality. They're just going to name the Nexus. Oh, they named Amakua. That's fine. They also know our whole hand.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's...
Because we have doubles of something.
Yeah. It's really scary. But complete image isn't online. So we'll draw 4. Right. Okay, this is what you want. Oh man, White Hat is so strong against this deck.
Yep. Okay, so yeah, gamble, DreamNet.
Do we just run archives? Then we can get knurled.
Why are we running archives? Just for
DreamNet? I don't know.
Oh yeah, put down DreamNet first, then run.
I don't know if we need to. Like, we get a card and a credit, and then we're gonna end our turn with 6 credits again, 6 cards in hand.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, I think we just do turning wheel credit.
Yeah, sure. That's fine with me.
Okay. I think you need to play Nexus. Yeah, there's a chance that they could Salem's it again. We have 2 Nexuses, but, like, playing a Nexus here is a bit lousy. Oh, never mind. We're losing the Nexus. This only costs 1 credit, right? Yeah, okay. Terrence, you're right.
Yep, they were right.
That's fine. Whatever, they're not doing anything. Draw?
Yeah, let's draw. See what we get.
Okay. This is actually good because it fires off their ability.
Rizeki, pad tap.
Yeah. I think we click for a credit, man.
Or DreamNet Dirty Laundry Archive.
Oh, we probably should play this before we lose it. We don't have enough clicks for DreamNet Dirty. I think that's next turn.
Oh, yeah, sorry, you're right. Yeah, yeah, we should play that before we lose it.
So we have to watch out once we steal the Obokata, which is difficult. Luckily, we still have a lot of cards left, and we do have DreamNet eventually, but the problem is, like, complete image after that. Oh, Celebrity Gift. Show us your hand. It's a Nancy, Sting, Snare. This is my guess. So it's Fetal. We knew that. Neural, Obokata, Snare, Sting. Exactly what they want, but no complete image just yet. So we could do DreamNet Dirty Laundry.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. All right. So that's some money. Oh, we did run. We could White Hat here, but they'll probably win the trace. I think we just keep drawing, right?
Yeah, just keep drawing.
Like, they're not posturing to do anything. But we do have the Hunting Grounds, which, again, they have probably a Nancy and Sai Santan on their centrals. We don't have a killer just yet. We didn't lose our killer, did we? No. We mulliganed it. Okay, looking like a Sting. They exposed their Dirty Laundry. We probably Dirty Laundry Archives, right?
Yeah, start with that anyway.
It is eating our cards, but it is worth 4 credits and a card draw. Gachapon thins our deck, but it's probably worth it just to find a killer or the next Nexus. The Nexus. I'll be here all month.
Wait, but we can't install the Nexus.
Why not?
Because Gachapon doesn't install hardware, right?
Yeah, I've read this card at one point.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They're probably on Engram Flesh too. Like, I like the Hunting Grounds.
Yeah, the Hunting Grounds will be good.
Okay. So how about we draw once and play these 2?
Sure.
Okay. Oh, fuck. No, we have to play that.
Yep.
Well, because there's a chance, right, that they'll play like a sting and we take a damage. So what's more value, the hunting grounds or the gachapon? I think the hunting grounds.
I think the 100 grams for sure. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, watch Sunny sit up slowly.
It's good video. It makes for a good stream.
All right, so it's a sting. It's X damage. X is equal number of copies of the other player by 1. So whatever. But now when we steal it, it's 2 damage. Whatever. We lost a dream net again. Whatever. We can run archives.
Yep.
It's card and credit. Okay.
Cool.
We probably just draw.
Let's draw. Okay.
Like we're doing nothing. We need our nexus. I hope it's not on the bottom of our deck. Do we gachapon?
What are we looking for with Gachapon right now?
Dirty laundry, data folding, thin our deck maybe a bit. I don't know.
Yeah, let's put down Gachapon.
Okay, I'll draw first. Did they trash our pad tap? It looks like they did, and we didn't realize.
They did, yeah.
Okay, so we have another pad tap.
I realized.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Just want to be clear. When you say
did
we
you
a lot,
say
I'm like,
anything?
hey, hang on. Well, no, I didn't say it out loud. You were talking. Some of us don't like to overtalk.
Neuralink P hit the
Neuralink.
laundry. Neuralink P hit the white hat, and they're just gonna like recur those. Hyobu
annoying.
for office supplies. Yeah, it's annoying. Oh, we didn't pop the gachapon.
Well,
Too late.
Yep.
So their hand is Snare, Fetal, Obokata, Unknown card. Okay. When are we going to run? We know that all we need is this killer. We have the turning wheel. Like, we probably should just run. I just don't want to hit a snare.
I just don't want to run before we have the killer, though. We know they have.
No, we have it. We have it. We have it.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, we have. I was confused. Yeah, let's run. Let's see what happens.
Not HQ. It's Snare, Obokata, Fetal. That seems
So
bad,
let's
right?
check R&D. Yeah.
Fetal is
check
actually a really good hit because it puts you closer to winning without putting you over the 3 points. There's the Anansi. So we break for 6. That's honestly pretty good.
Yep.
Fetal. That's what we want.
Yeah, in a sense.
No, totally. Like now that we can steal an Obokata and we're not on game point for that much longer. So we know all the game is in hand. We know Fetal Obokata is in hand. And we know there's a Saisentan here on HQ, which only costs us 2 to break.
Yeah.
Like that's really good. So now we probably draw. And we want to make sure that we have different cards by name in hand so that we don't get like wrecked. But I guess we're not complete imageable at this point. But in theory there's like, I don't know. They play 2 Neuros to Salam's archive. Yeah, they're just gonna archive for Salam's and play that shit over and over again. And then they have like 3 preemptive. Oh man, so annoying.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be really rough.
The cop falsified. Yeah, whatever. Okay, do we catch upon here? Yeah, we probably should.
Yeah, before the turn starts.
Okay. So it's either our breaker or our turning wheel. I think it's the breaker.
Sure.
Which we can't afford. So we have 3 cards to shuffle back. So we don't need the turning wheel. We want the Nexus. We want Jack. We don't need the Citadel.
That's right.
Well, Citadel's not the worst for. Well, it's probably not going to matter, but it's okay for Snare. So we'll do the middle 3. Okay. Start turn. We probably just do nothing. We play Rizeki and wait. Or do we?
Yeah,
no, we run archives. We run archives always, right? Card and credit.
Yeah, run archives. Draw twice. Play Rizeki.
Yeah. We always want to be able to run to be able to contest Obokata, so we want to keep a lot of cards in hand.
We should play Jack and Rizeki. No, can't play Jack, I guess.
Yeah, we can. It's free.
Oh yeah, of course.
It just doesn't highlight it. Yeah. Draja Red HQ. Yeah, that's also probably pretty good. Like we haven't seen a complete image just yet. The snare is like so annoying, and we have to watch out. We only have 18 hit points left, so snare Obokata is 8. That's like half our deck. All right, they iced up that, so I don't think we use Jack anymore. I don't know if Jack was worth it. We don't have the Nexus. Jack was probably not worth it, but it forced them to do that, which is good. I think we just do draw, credit. Like they're doing nothing, we're doing nothing, but we have way better drip than them.
Yep. Yeah, I agree with that.
Like we're getting 3 a turn. They're doing clicking for 3 maybe. And this is a turn where we run HQ. And then always we pop Hopper if we're ever scared. They're not on House of Knives either, which is so far so good. Fucking recursion, genotyping. So trash 2, recurred 4. So it's just going to be like Salem Snurls.
That's a lot of recursion. That's really annoying.
So it's just Archive Memories, Neural, and 2 Unseen, which were the 2 they trashed. So maybe that actually went out terribly for them. So let's run HQ and we'll hit the Saisantan, which is a really bad res for them. I don't think they res it, but then we can get Turning What tokens. Yeah, they don't res. Let's get the Oboe. Oboe, we'll take it. Yep, so now complete image is online. So now we're on game point. We know there's another fetal in hand will win the game, but oh wait, we can win. We just do White Hat, shuffle away everything besides the fetal, run and win. Right?
Well, they have a lot of credits, but yeah, we can try it. And yeah, but we beat them. We beat them on credits.
Yeah,
so.
And we have Sports Hopper. This is 100% a win. Trace 3. Okay, so shuffle cards in. So we'll remove the I key. We'll move the snare. Oh man, White Hat's so good.
White Hat is a great card. I love White Hat.
Oh man, singling cards out is such a good feeling. Yeah, there's a Saisantan, so we called that right. We saw in the early game. It's only 2 for us to break. We could actually have dodged the on encounter. Did we break it?
No, it's 4 to break.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. Okay, never mind. Good game. What did we shuffle back? Was it complete image? No, it was a snare and an Ike. Thanks for the game, eh? Yeah, so that, like, I feel like that matchup, you really need to push you to do something. Like, that was such a big deal with the balance changes when it came to removing Shipment from Tenon. It was the thing that punished you from doing nothing. But, like, in this sort of deck, if you're not jabbing, like, we can sit back and just build economy fundamental breakers, and then that's okay. But if they're just going to ping us, like that's the thing with this. This is more attrition. And that's the weird thing about Hyobu is like Hyobu isn't actually that good at complete image, right? Like it's just credits. If you play Kronos, and maybe they're not on complete image. If you're on Kronos, like the complete image is lethal so much more often because now you still have to do the first damage randomly. So it's a bit. Oh, Sam, I'm the Hyobu player. Good game, eh? Yeah, I feel like if you started pushing into remote and forced us to do something, that would be a much scarier game for us. Oh, you don't even play complete image. So you're just trying to grind us with these cards, or are you trying to do like lockdown, like Arc Lockdown sort of lockdown?
Even just a grind would be interesting.
I don't know if you can do it though. It's a mind game to make runners afraid. But then why not just play it, right? Like it'll win you games. I don't know. Attrition decks are hard, right? That being said, people aren't running tech. Like people are not running Caldera or I think Caldera is the only good one right now, right? And just exactly snare Oboe Fetal last turn. Snare Oboe Fetal. Yeah. I guess it was. They just drew the Ike. More of a grindy matchup that aims to be forcing to multiple punishing agenda snares. Okay. Yeah, if you do that, like, I don't know. I think a lot of times I'd expect to see cards like Hokusai Grid, because that's really good. Even maybe better sometimes is a Prisec. But the grind is very difficult. I think the grind, you need to force them to do something. And that was one of the big issues, again, with, Shipment from Tenon rotating, is that if you don't force them to do anything, they could just sit back until they're comfortable. Maybe you drew pretty awkwardly. That's true. Anyways, Pat, how do you find Sunny?
I still like Sunny for maybe more like nostalgic reasons. Maybe like it takes me back to a time when I was like at the top of my game. But I'm not sure if I'm going to play Sunny in Worlds anymore. Okay. Like I played this. I think the games are just going to take a little bit too long, and I'm not the kind of person who has like the endurance to do like 7 games in a day or 14 games in a day when half of those are going to be long games.
That's true. They do tend to go long, huh?
Yeah. So I'm not sure. Okay. I'll have to give that some thought. Give that some thought.
Oh man, I'm excited. If you do any grinding, obviously, and trying to figure stuff out, I'd love to hear what you're thinking about the game right now. Oh, Sam is saying Mwanza Grid is how I make runners hit multiple agendas. Fucking Mwanza Grid is so rude. Mwanza Grid is so rude. I wish there was more ways to deal with that card. That card gets me every time. All right, Pat. I think that's all for today, man. Thanks so much for dropping in. It's always a pleasure. Best of luck testing and everything for Worlds.
And I will be seeing you in 2 weekends.
In 2 weekends, yeah. Again, we said this earlier in the chat, in the stream, excuse me, but we're going to be playing Nemec, some new cards, in 2 weekends from now on the 18th or 19th. So hopefully we'll see you there. It'll be a day stream, which is cool.
So, yeah, and Nemec has made like what 60 or 80 new cards and rebalanced some of the old ones, and
I'm excited.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah,
it's going to be exciting.
Super cool. Well, take care all. Thanks to everyone who's dropping in, for people hanging out in chat, people we played games against, everyone watching the VOD. Hopefully you're doing all right. Always a pleasure for everyone to be part of this. And we'll be back in a week. Maybe even this weekend. All right, we'll see. Maybe. All right. Good night, everybody. Take care, y'all. Ciao.